start it over again because I had the volume so low.
We've got your back against those overly sensitive woke leftists. Yes.
Thank you.
Now she thanks them. I'm a woke leftist. All right. Let me dispel that fiction right now.
Oh shit! I might be in trouble, bros. She's black. She's black. She's black. She's black. She's black, guys. She's black. It's been good, y'all. It's been good. Howdy doody, y'all!
Now I understand. Last night in my chat, Kel said, Dermy played the wrong clip. Now I understand.
It was not the wrong clip. I saw it pop up, and I did the dumb thing of not pre-screening.
Especially with Brittany Venti. That's like watching a Melanie Mac Twitter post without thinking, maybe she's going to say something that YouTube might not like.
I trimmed it down, so when she's saying the naughty no-no word a couple times, I'm sitting there and I look like a retard because it's like, what the fuck just happened?
I was watching it live. You were stunned for like a minute.
Listen. It's not like Dre doesn't say it at least once a stream on Roundtable these days. But I edit it out.
Take the pass.
Yeah, Dre is very black.
Is he?
Yes.
Very, very,
very.
Dre is ghetto
melanin.
Black. Dre's ghetto.
Yes,
Black.
he can speak jive.
As a black man myself, I don't see color.
Yeah, Venti though, she's a light skin. You wouldn't know it unless she told you.
Yeah, hey, the Supreme Court has stated that Italians technically are not white. Therefore, she is a full black.
Really?
Is it either or?
Yes, because she's part Italian and black. So she is not white, she is black.
It's what they're trying to do with Greeks right now.
So does that make me all Russian then? Because
no, you're too pale. Actually, technically, I think it was there was a POC chart that came out a couple years back.
Oh god.
And
they literally have a ranking system.
They said Slavic people are technically people of color.
Slavic too?
Yes.
Wow.
So if you grew up
who
in
is
Russia,
white? Who's still white?
I am, because I'm part Scottish and Irish.
All right, so we still are. I got all the Scottish up in me. I'm so Scottish, I own multiple kilts, so I guess that disqualifies me.
I don't have kilts because I like to wear underwear. Okay, you guys just, you know what? That
I'm gonna let you hang with that one.
Yeah, we're letting you swing on that one.
Yeah, I don't.
Wear underwear. Good for you.
You know what?
Underwear too.
You know what? I'm gonna give myself a retard alert. I'm gonna give myself one. I earned it. Oh, God, that was a stupid thing. And by the way, we will get to that right off the bat here, Worski. We got some Worski. Alpha Omega, we got some good news tonight. We got some good news tonight as well, because as the title says, the house always wins. We're not just going to talk about that or anything else. We got some fun shit to talk about. Like an article that just dropped 2 hours ago from Collider that says the Acolyte should have had 6 seasons in a movie.
Don't you besmirch the name of Community with that shit.
Oh, okay, listen. All right. In my defense, since 5 o'clock, I was either out or making dinner, and then finishing watching Jason and the Argonauts 1963, and while playing some Crimson Desert. So I went fuck Collider. Those gobbling, ball swallowing fucktards.
Hey, we also have like Nintendo raising prices, some fun things for the Steam controller, and there was another. Oh yeah, polyamorous VTubers.
Yeah, the Steam controller makes the Wilhelm scream if you drop it. Apparently,
yeah.
And now you just went through the whole piece of news.
Well, that's all there is for it. I mean, listen, I know the Manleys have been testing it out on games.
I mean, there is some scalper news, but it's not that.
Well, here's the thing. All right, here's the thing with that. The Steam controller, I just don't like its look, or no.
It's not aesthetically pleasing. I have to get it in my hands to know how it plays, but I'm still Xbox 360. I think that is the best controller I've ever used.
I like my PS5 controller.
I like my Xbox controller, but I will always die on the hill of GameCube. I love
my problem with the Xbox One. I know people love it. I don't like where the analog sticks are. I just don't like where the.
I think it feels the best. I don't like both of them being down.
And I as these have gotten larger, this is what I'm comfortable with. I like.
Okay.
It is.
Everyone's used to what
he likes large things in his.
Yeah,
he likes long things in his hands, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a low one. I struggled with that.
You tried.
I did try.
You tried hard
and got so far.
There you go.
End it. Fine. You know what, Adam? How are you doing? Chat. We do see you, and we will get to you.
I guess I'm all right. I'm kind of just doing what I can do until the day of doom in a week. What can I do except wait?
He's got to cuddle with Grogu.
Listen, no, it won't exactly be cuddling. There'll be head patting. They'll be talking to. No cuddling though.
It's like microdosing in reverse. Do they have to send you the Grogu so you can, get comfortable with it? Just be in the same room with it for an hour.
Listen,
now touch it.
TSA is pulling me aside if they find that in my bags. I'm telling you.
Listen, I already saw that Brad has a Grogu all ready for you.
Yes,
I saw that.
Yes, he let his dogs chew on it the other night. It's like, here, you want to chew on it? I'm like, no, don't let your dogs chew on it. No, it's bad enough. I gotta wear that thing.
That would actually, but that's where it should go. Just throw it to your dogs and let your dogs rip it apart. That's the smart thing to do.
Well, no, he can't, because he bought this one specifically for me to destroy.
Mm-hmm.
This one is now at my leisure in some way that doesn't get me thrown in prison, where maybe hopefully I don't burn something down when I light it on fire.
That will be a sight. I wish I could go see it live, but I've been really busy. I
gotta
figure some shit out.
Yeah, you've got a working channel, unlike me.
Yeah, it's shocking. I got a working channel. I'm now the big guy here, so really, I don't know why I'm slumming it with you guys now.
I can leave.
I think.
Yeah, we can leave. You can just make this chatter day.
You can make it chatter day and be fine.
I could do this as a chatter day. Trust me, I have plenty of chair content. Oh God, I have so much. Why won't the dumbass shut up?
That is an excellent. No, in all seriousness, that is an excellent question. Just stop. Just stop.
He decided to talk about his SSRI use today. Yeah. He's been on SSRIs for 20 years, and now he's trying to get off of them, but it's really hard and everything.
I always regret asking things like this, but what the hell is an SSRI?
Antidepressants.
Mental.
Okay.
Full disclosure, I've been on SSRIs because of anxiety, and also I have autism and shit like that. They're not fun.
I've known.
You don't realize how awful
I've
it
known.
is.
I had a friend who decided to do some of that stuff, and he basically said it's like swimming through thick water, where
And you really
everything
shouldn't
is.
drink with those, right?
No.
And he's an
absolutely not.
alcoholic.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's dangerous.
Allegedly.
To put this into perspective, I didn't fully understand emotions until I was off of them. That's how crazy those things are. You will become a legitimate
I've
robot.
heard that. I had a friend. He said he forgot how certain things felt while he was on them because they had him on like the lowest stuff like Ritalin. They put him on Ritalin because somebody told him he had ADD when he was 28. So he went on it for a little bit, and then he said, "I'm off it, and I feel better." Now I cannot speak to these things because I've never been on medication.
Once you get off of them, it takes a little while to adapt, but you start figuring out stuff, and you have your own ways. You have way. I hate it. I hate it.
Your body
so
chemistry
much. It is
realigns to normal. You have to flush it. You have to.
There's
flush
a
the
degree of
system.
withdrawal, I'm sure.
Yes, and when you're on them, since you were basically in the 3rd grade, your world's completely fucking weird.
Yeah.
It stunted your emotional development if you're getting on this stuff that young.
Yeah. But in all fairness, it was early 2000s still, firstborn. Folks don't know anything. And now that we look back, it's like, what the hell were we fucking thinking? So hindsight's always 2020. You'll live and you learn. SSRIs are fucking disturbing. Anyways, though, Jed, how are you doing? I mean, you are a ginger devil, though.
A ginger devil? Why am I a ginger devil?
I said all redheads
right.
are the devil.
You did say that. I remember. Yes, I'm apparently a ginger devil, but I've taken a break from my Defy Nolan crusade to watch Jason and the Argonauts from 1963 tonight, and that put me in an immensely better mood. So I'm happy to be here. Happy that Nolan is not on the docket for tonight, because I can only take so much heartbreak.
Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that on Sunday.
I have some Nolan stuff if we need it, but I think we can fill out some time.
Oh,
by the way, I told you guys earlier in the week we have a hard 2 hours.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We'll still go for like 2 hours, maybe 2.5, but yeah,
I got relieved.
I got relieved of duty. So it's good. We can have we don't have to be rushing to get through everything. We can actually chill and focus in on shit. So we got that going for us. And there might be a stream tomorrow. There might not, because I also forgot what time the Gina Carano fight starts at, and that's at 8.
Damn, dude, she is back to the 2012 Gina that I became lustful for.
She's 141 pounds.
I read her post.
She dropped 100 pounds.
Now, some people are like, man, I like the thing she like. No, I like svelte Gina. That's the Gina that I a guy that turned me on when I watched her on American Gladiators in 2011, 2012. That's the Gina that first imprinted on me, and seeing her look like that again, oh man.
Now, did you watch the ice bath video?
Yes. I watched part of it, and then I kept scrolling.
Can we pull it up on stream, or is it too...
No, we can pull it up on stream. It's highly suggestive, but there's nothing in it.
Yeah, it's neck up. She's just submerged in an ice bath. But yeah, man, I saw that, dude. That is the Gina that I, for lack of a better term, fell in love with.
She fully understands that she is hot. She fully understands that all of her goodness, and she plays into it in the best way possible. Because she's also like the definition of elegance and grace in everything that she's been doing, and she can break you.
Yeah, but this is the Gina that I first encountered. I'm like, oh man, I'm back in 2012. This is great. I love it. And no, I will not keep it in my pants.
This might be controversial because it's too present day or stuff like that with her fight and everything. But I was thinking about it. I think she could have played a good Athena in the Odyssey, because we want someone who's wise and powerful looking, who's
She's
a little bit
goddess
more
of war.
And mature looking. So I want an actress who's about 40-ish. I don't want some young 20-year-old playing Athena.
Not Zendaya.
I want someone who's wise, who's powerful, who's strong, who looks comfortable in the armor that she should be wearing. And yes, Gina may not be the best actress. I mean, not that I've seen. I've only seen her really in the role in The Mandalorian.
I see Alpha
but
Omega.
I think she would be good as Athena.
Listen,
Still prefer Greek.
I am willing to accept them sloppy seconds from Henry Cavill. I will
Listen.
You're willing to be
I will
Eskimo bros with Cavill?
Yep, I could. That would be.
It's a
honor.
decade removed. It's a decade removed. It's whatever.
It doesn't matter. It will be
the statute
honor.
of limitation on dick cooties.
Whole brothers. The term is whole brothers.
I wish
Eskimo brothers.
I wish I could remember what stream it was when Jed was like looking at Henry Cavill and goes like, I want to have his babies. I wish I could find that.
That's where you get an editor to plow through your old streams. Unfortunately, you have a lot of them. Like
I was on your channel.
It was on my channel?
Yeah. I remember that.
It was on my channel?
I don't remember. It was on a round
table. Mm-hmm.
Dude, they all blur together at one point.
How many have we done? Have you kept track?
Round table? The playlist will tell me. I can go look. Hold on.
See, he used to give me shit for not knowing what episode.
Oh no, round table? Oh no,
no,
we're on 221 this week. I know because I just made it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, of course I know. We're on 221, give or take.
Now, do you know which drive-in we're on? It's gonna be more difficult.
No, that one I have to go to the playlists. I have deleted a couple, especially I deleted one last week.
Mm-hmm. I went to check if I had deleted it, but then I realized it was before we started dual streaming it, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Round table. There's only 206 round tables, but we're on 221 this week. But that's because there were about 15 to 18 that didn't get archived because I got rid of them due to the previous host that I had with. Let's see, where's drive-in? 145.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, we did start it afterwards because there was the previous incarnation. That's right.
Yeah, which and some are redone. Like so, yeah. So 145. Give or take.
We'll figure it all out.
What we figured? I'm looking at the numbers right here.
Chat.
Listen, none of us are Asian, okay?
I don't need to be Asian. I have the numbers right here.
It is what it is. Anyways, let's say hello to chat, shall we? Love you, Adam. We had Labadas at first, but he really doesn't count because he's always first. So and he's a bot. But then we have
count stream elements. Do you?
No, I don't count stream elements. But we have Bruce, who's a person. We have Dash. Shout out Dash. We have Son of Gallifrey. How are you doing, buddy? We have Kocho Dragon in the house. Hail, brother. We got Kel. We got Back for More. I'm gonna be real honest. I read this and my brain was wanting to put Black for More. we're off to the races as it is. We have Hammond. Who else do we have here? Yes, we have I'm gonna butcher your name. Lord Ever.
No. Want me to do it?
Lord Ever End Pendragon.
No. Lord Reverend Pine Dragon.
I think it's Pendragon, but Lord
Reverend
Reverend
Pendragon. Pine, but I got the rest of it.
I'm gonna go Y instead of Pen. So Pine.
I think it's Pendragon because Pen.
Well, Pen is an actual thing, but that is PEN. Well, yeah. So this is so Adam. I kind of agree with Adam.
I'm gonna sound it out. When all else fails, I'm gonna sound it out.
Wait, is Arthur Pendragon?
PEN. The House Pendragon is PEN.
Okay. I might be wrong, but I'm retarded. I put blame in a fucking thumbnail this week and spelled it with an I. Mm-hmm. My excuse is I had Jared take me over.
Yeah, you also told John Delrose you're going to whip your ass with his books. It still worked, but it was the wrong.
And yesterday on Saturday, there was a comment I put on where I said, we're going to, and he just spent like 30 seconds trying to say we're going to. Not even the rest of it, just we're going to. We are, you are, no, we is.
We is kings?
We is kings! Listen, nobody comes here because I'm eloquent with words.
No, that is true.
We come here because I'm loud and I'm retarded, and I'm well aware of it. I have perfect self-awareness. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out Phil McCracken. How are you doing, buddy? And then we have
that one right.
well, he's around so often. It's just so easy. We have Jeremy Umbley. Yeah, the F&T chat was wild. LARPing as a pro Chrissy fan was. I think you mean wait, interperson. I think you mean interesting.
Interspersed.
Interspersed.
Interspersed?
Interesting. I
Oh,
think you meant interesting.
LARP. I think he means interesting, but there were some pro.
I thought
Chrissy people there.
intercepted, but
It was an interesting chat, to say the least. I could agree with that. We have Craig Morning. Put the Grogu down.
I need to get to Florida, not get arrested.
now, what are you gonna do with it when you're done? Like, do you have a plan to destroy it, safely dispose of it without cops being called?
Safely. See, that's the thing. Safely, no.
Are you
Just
flying or driving?
throw it into the pond at
Flying.
Disney Springs.
I'm flying. Flying down Friday.
Just throw it down the fucking toilet.
That must have
plane.
been happening in the airplane
But I-
bathroom before Jeremy walked in.
But I mean, there's the idea of burning a little bastard.
That
If
would
only you
also
could
be
throw
nice.
it from the airplane. Like, please
You know
give me permission to
what?
open the
Wait,
door for
what?
a minute.
Wait,
I don't want
Real
to
quick.
die.
real quick. I have an idea. Okay, Adam.
What?
Is Beardo set to be back next weekend?
I don't know.
We'll figure that shit out.
I
What
think
you
so.
do, you guys throw a bonfire next week, okay? Even though I don't know how hot it is in
There's
Florida.
probably
We do like a
not enough
bonfire.
time.
Well, do
Yeah.
a bonfire or something. Put the little fucker on like a a hot dog stick or whatever it is, and just roast it over the fire.
It has no legs. Brad showed it to me. It has no legs. It has a plushy flat bottom to it underneath the little.
See, just stick it on a stick and roast it on the open fire.
Violate it and then roast it.
Yeah.
I feel like you need a hood for that.
I might have.
But in all realism, no, there probably isn't time because after we go see the movie, then that's pretty much it. We'll hang out a
Shit,
little bit
that
more, but
movie
then I
is
got to get back
coming
to
out
hotel
next
because
week.
my flight's at 9 a.m. the next morning. So
Did you see the people trying to say that Han Solo was going to be de-aged in it, and they got debunked so quickly?
no, I missed
Yeah.
that one.
I saw him. Listen, I did take some time to try to like chill out a lot this week. So, and I saw some non-Jer shit. So there's that. We have Ginger Norseman. Hey, before I forget, we do have my Rumble chat. I'll get through the rest of you guys. Don't you worry. But over on Rumble, we have the King of Cats. Shout out to you, buddy, because you're always there and you're my loyal Rumbler. We have, I'm not even going to be able to say your name, Nuna Arat. Nuna Arat. I'm gonna butcher that and always bastardize it. Weird robot. I got it this time. And yes, you know what? Fuck it. I'm giving myself applauses for that.
Have you gotten Weird Robot wrong before?
I wouldn't be surprised.
What'd you do? Like we three?
Black,
Is it actually?
we got Black Pill to Bone. We got the Serious Man. I see that super chat. We'll get right onto it. We also have Ojo Wall. Shout out to you. I ate an orange this morning. We have
I still don't get the orange lore.
Vestiver. Well, nobody
you know
does.
the
That's my
orange
point.
lore.
What
What are the oranges for?
Yeah.
So you missed that entire part of it when it started.
Yeah, I have no idea the
I could
origin
pull-
of it.
I
pull
could
it up.
get-
Pull it.
I
He
could get
needs
it. Let
to
me
see
get this
real
one.
Yeah,
quick. I
I've
need to
seen
understand
it popping up in chats, and everyone's asking, "What are oranges for?" But I don't know what started this.
I
whole
will-
thing.
It's Jared lore.
I'll
It's
get
It's
it.
the
And then
beginning
we
of
could
the
start
Jared
off-
lore. It's
we
right
could
at the beginning
quickly-
of it.
Not quickly, but we could do the quick
Just show it to him.
the
It just
Jared
needs to
update.
show
but-
it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from Fantastic Mr. Knox with a 5 Aussie. Shout out to you, brother. Says, that recent revelation about the rep is effing wild. Oh, we're gonna talk about it, buddy. It's a what it was. It's as what it was said for a while. The Hambly was doing the flagging through the rep, and he said no. Oh yeah, it's we'll get that update, but let me pull this up for Jed real quick, and then
I
we'll
always
talk about.
regret revealing my ignorance on this stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is wild that you don't know this one, but still the quarter.
I've been following most of your chatter days this week, so I think I've been inundated on a
This
lot
one-
of the
this-
drama. But
This
some...
from a month. This is from a month ago. This is when it all.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
this
then that
is
was
like-
before I was
Yeah.
remotely paying attention.
Let me even see if I can.
This was
find
part of the
it.
catalyst of getting
Okay.
it all going.
Yeah, it's insane. So if I scroll through his shorts, I might be able to find this real
And funny
quick,
thing is,
actually.
what he did with this, I had actually seen one of that video on X
Yeah, got it.
long before he even turned it into his short. And it bugs me. I mean, everybody's oranges. I want to eat an orange, but I can't because I'm afraid I'm gonna. When I got mm, when I got COVID a few years ago, um, it caused essentially a lot of itching. And at the same time, I discovered that I've been eating a lot of fruit salad prior to that. And apparently I
Yes, Vegan
ate
Ziggler.
I apparently have been eating too much histamine related fruits, citrus fruits, and it turned my body into an itch factory. So I've had to cut out citrus fruits in my diet for the past several years. And until I get out of this state, I don't dare eat citrus because I'm afraid I'm going to break
You
out in
need
hives.
those real Florida
Hives again.
oranges.
Well, they were, but I mean, I'm afraid I'm going to break out in hives again, and I can't risk it. I just can't risk
All
it.
right, you're gonna have to risk
But
the
I
scurvy.
love a
then.
fruit salad. I love a good orange strawberry and orange strawberry banana fruit salad. It's so good. It's delicious.
You ready for this?
No,
Here it
You
goes.
ready to know what the orange
Here,
lore
here.
is?
It's very quick,
Jed?
Jed.
Is
It's
he
2 seconds.
dressed as an orange?
Well, what
No.
are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
Mind you couldn't pay me to eat this food.
No.
You need to eat this food.
See, that's the whole meme. What are the oranges for?
And then
That-
just stealing someone else's
And then
short.
he just steals this.
I mean, a
clip that
lot
had
of
been all
people
over
do that,
TikTok
like,
in X.
Isn't that all of Ben Shapiro's content is
No,
watching
he's,
something? He at least
changed
reacts
it.
to it the whole time.
Yeah, he actually reacts to it. By the way, there was a video that we'll talk about here in a bit that Jer's fully understood that this has been a problem for a while now.
Yeah.
So him crying that, everybody could just be doing this, fuck off. You knew the whole time. But let's get into the update and then we can get into some of the other stuff as well. Because Jed, you understand there was the whole taking down of the channel. First would be your YouTube channel, easy takedown because of ban violations, yada, yada, yada. My non-Pajit YouTube rep and the constant denials that he didn't do this. He didn't do this. He didn't do this. Well, we come right on over here. I'm almost going to share audio. Excuse me, because we also have an update to Andy Worski here on X, where he said, here, I'll even zoom in real quick. We went through some legal channels and got Quartering's YouTube rep to get felted and got her removed from
It's a
both
woman.
cases. Yep,
Always the women.
a woman. It's always women with fucking Jer.
It is, isn't it?
It is. It is. Oh, it's so fucking insane. They were forced to close both case files, which although we lose the channels, we are now able to reapply for new channels, which is in process now. Suffragette!
So they
There
can't
you
get
go.
their old ones back where they deleted for too long
They
or
were
something?
probably they're probably
Yeah.
completely nuked.
They were completely nuked, essentially. So, like, they can't get them back. They're in a case file. That file is completely
Yeah.
done.
She needs
gone.
to be fired, like, permanently from
Mhm.
Google.
Some additional information. If a manager isn't closing your case, that's so you can't reapply for a new channel. But if you go through legal channels, what happens is managers lose the case and it is sent to a higher up team.
I.e.
Now
not
it
the
is-
AI bots.
Nope, no AI. Hey, by the way, Jer was going around trying to say that nobody's getting in contact with anybody at YouTube. It's all just human. It's all just AI bots. There's no humans anymore at YouTube.
There
Hi,
is a
Jer.
lot
For
of
the
AI
record-
bots
Yeah.
for the
for the
low-level
record,
people like me.
the-
I've only interacted with bots.
The one time I had an issue a couple years ago, I got a human being at Google to talk to me and fix something for me. So you can get a human being. You just have to know. You just have to.
Annoy
You got to
the
know how to
AI.
navigate the. Yeah, we have to know how to navigate the labyrinth. You got to find that right. Choose a chat link that'll get you to a human being, and I found it that one time, and I got something accomplished. So there you go.
And by the way, I am live on Kick and Rumble. X is just advertisement. I dropped Twitch solely because I was lazy and didn't want to open up Chrome. they quit supporting Brave. So it was like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. So bye. Chrissy Mary used to include a video of mine on Simcast. I think she thought I was mentally challenged. She called me quirky. Ooh.
That
I've
is
been getting
white
those
woman for retarded.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of the Chrissy Mayer lore from some detractors, and oh shit. Oh
Deeper well
shit.
than you thought, huh?
Yeah. Now that it is closed, we can reapply using the new policies. We will need to wait a certain amount of time, which sucks. But if we were in limbo, we would never be able to get a new channel, which is what their plan was. Now, I'm willing to bet they are already talking about this over on the casino because, yes, they go live on Fridays at 8 p.m. Central Time. It sucks. I usually compete with them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But hey, if you're here, and you're awesome for it. We have some like responses and stuff, awesome and all this shit. But the real interesting thing is what they ended up telling Stuttering Craig. And Craig said this on a stream, and I closed out of the stream prior to hearing this, but this is what Worski has said to Craig.
But the way they did this was both lucky and genius. So, without actually sharing my screen, let me just say this. He said, I asked him if they knew who the rep was, and they said that YouTube did not tell them who the rep was. Okay. He said, but we filed with a lawyer for just the clip account. And both cases got shut down. But outside of that, they wouldn't tell any more details. But here's the thing. This is the crazy thing about this. And I hope they talk about this more because this is so lucky and so fascinating. He says, we went through the EU legal system, which requires YouTube to close the appeal or they get fined 6% of their profit.
Wait. So they went Euro on this.
Yeah, because Flake's from Europe. I believe he's British.
Okay.
They went Euro on it. They went Euro.
Yeah,
that's a different
Euro
justice
does not
system.
play with internet companies.
Yeah.
Jer fucked around with Canadians that have a European based. I think it's British, but I don't know. European based editor. You lost.
That's interesting.
I hate it because I'm so pro America. I hate every other country, but still, it's funny. We're gonna keep this up because this is so fucking cool.
And the reason this works out is because their editor is from over there. And that's like the one place you can do that. I don't know if they said publicly where their editor's from. I don't want to put that out there, right? But yes, they were incredibly lucky.
Oh yeah, he pretty much says they were incredibly lucky the rest of the time. And Jer is Jer's responding the way you might.
Is this today?
This is from today.
Okay.
I think it's shortly before this was going out. I have his channel pulled up, but I don't want to double check. Good news! I'll be updating my content based on your feedback in a few ways starting next week. One, he's been saying this all week long, so shut up. Excuse me. One, get right into the story instead of jawing around for 2 minutes, and 2, get more details. Moving away from just reading a single article or 10 minutes in most cases, I need to provide you more value for your time. I hope you'll find value in the new change. I'm excited to basically do less videos, but better videos. Gotta keep evolving, and I've gotten lazy. I apologize for that. I'm also live on Rumble twice a day now, once at 9 p.m. Eastern and again at 2 p.m. Eastern. Not on Fridays, though. He's not mentioning that part. Only 9 a.m. on Fridays. Hope you'll stop by for the shows. They are both different topics and vibes. Have a great weekend.
Okay. All right. First, yeah, it's easy to jaw. We'll use this terminology. It's easy to jaw around if you have a working brain and are able to have fun and talk to your chat and actually have thoughts on things. Because as someone who does or should be doing his daily live stream all the time, I never know how the show's going to start. I start talking. I throw something out there, I see how the chat reacts, and we go down maybe a rabbit hole together for a little bit. Jer can't do that. He doesn't have the mental capability to simply riff. See, riffing is an important skill. If you can do it, it makes great spontaneous content. If you can't, then don't try. Stick to your scripts. Stick to your segments. Don't stick to the robotic nature of it. No, I mean, Jeremy, you understand riffing, you either got it or you don't. Either riff or you can't. Can't do it. He can't do it. And he can't do it.
I can't do it. No, he is, by the way, he is not on X right now. I just double checked. He is not on X. I'm double checking like people and everything. Yeah, he is not here at all. So no, this is only on his X account. Not X account, but his Twitter account. YouTube.
Yeah, that's post tab right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a post tab. By the way, we also know we're well aware that he's on X. Again, we found almost all of his alts. He's
Sock
reading shit all the
puppets.
time. Tailgates for Trump. We are well aware that he's all over the fucking place and he's reading X. I showed it yesterday on stream. He started crashing out about Yellow Flash and what Yellow Flash said in an X post. Well before Flash put out his video, by the way. So yeah, he's reading X. But I want to say this is from today. Go ahead.
Before we move on from this, I just want to see if anybody else sees a certain similarity between this style of non-apology and another series of famous ones from a Hollywood source recently. Adam, do you see any connection?
No.
This is the exact same non-apology plan for the future that Bob Iger and Marvel have been doing for years now.
Yeah.
We're sorry. We know we told you that it was actually really good stuff the whole time and called you bad people for not liking that content. But maybe we were just doing too much content. Now we'll make less content, but better content.
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity. Marvel said that several times. Bob Iger said that a shitload of times.
Every shareholder meeting.
And every shareholder meeting. And it's never actually happened. As far as, like, it doesn't change. And, of course, he's gone now. But I'd bet dollars to donuts, that'll get Quartering's attention, that this is a fake plan for the future.
Well, funny you say that, actually. Oh, you glitched out because Restream's
Quartering flagged me.
Quartering took him down. But funny you say that, because here, Kino Blade, this is from June 22nd. Let's just play this real quick.
Oh, I have a feeling we're gonna hear the same exact thing.
You know what? You might be right.
My spidey sense is tingling.
The other big good piece of feedback is that, Jeremy, you're not providing enough in-depth, enough additional value in your videos. And you know what? Fair point. I think the market has.
Yeah. Oh, just I'm going back a little bit. Just keep listening to this. It's so hilarious.
And you know what? Fair point. I think the market has shifted, and it's no longer okay just to have to, just to read an article and give my whoa, that's crazy. I need to be better. And to avoid having my wife sell her feet pictures, I have hired a researcher full-time. Her job is to help
By the way, her again.
Me formulate these videos to add more information to them.
His nervous tick is really bothering
rather
me.
than to read an article and react.
There's another one somewhere where he even applies this for his short content. He was going to do this for his shorts. He's been saying this for a long time, saying it constantly. But just to get back over here to this, the whole YouTube rep. Melanie Mack, she said this,
barf
just yesterday. Yeah, just barfed this up. People accused him of false flagging that he didn't even do. Now it turned into a giant grift. A chunk of anti-woke space turned woke with cancel campaigns and drama farming. It's all a grift while news is slow. Turns out we were right.
She really is so fucking stupid.
And she claimed on Chrissy's stream, I just know they're always lying about Christian, so I won't even look at the evidence against him.
I'm over here. Like one of her reasons
Melonless
is
Mac.
the melons. Yeah,
Hey,
that's a good
there
one.
are no melons there. Those fields are barren.
They are barren. There is no making anything new. By the way, one of her biggest complaints is they posted AI pictures of me, therefore they're bad. All they did was go on Google and take a bunch of screenshots. And most of them were from your Instagram. One was AI. Now she's gonna get mad at me for the AI picture I posted.
Oh, you
today.
making the zombie one? You were running for like the zombie and
that
the
one's
clown to
fun.
zombie for
But-
days.
Yeah, that
Yo, did
lingerie
you see the
picture
new
of
one?
her's been going around
No,
for
it's-
years before AI was good enough to do something like that. And the links have
Yeah.
existed for way longer than that as
Yes.
well. So I've
Here,
actually never believed that excuse from her. It's okay that you were a dirty slut in a previous life. You never claimed not to be before.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Here, I'm gonna pull this up. So Renown the Zero helped me because I said this live on stream yesterday. We only added one thing. We only added a thing to this picture behind you. We only added a single thing to this
Let me see
picture.
if I guess. The nose ring.
Yes. That is all we added. And I already saw people saying these are fake pictures. Technically, yes.
Everything.
Technically.
God damn. If you're gonna be a bottled ginger, at least make it look believable.
Like Chrissy, if you're gonna do it, that's a fairly acceptable way to be a
And
fake
take
ginger.
the soul. How dare you wear a sailor soldier tank top? How dare you? Do not disgrace.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
just pretty
22
soldiers.
years old to wear a shirt like
But
that.
also-
Not to
but
watch
also-
Sailor Moon, but to
No,
wear a
but-
shirt like that.
Just yeah, but
Just look at
don't
it
take
all.
one of the great. Don't take one of the. Do not taint the foundation of all magical girl anime. Do not do that.
She looks like she walked into a Hot Topic.
What's with the
essentially,
bracelets?
the bracelets, everything here. This was her picture. I'm not even lying. This legitimately was her picture outside of the septum.
Yeah.
You remove the septum. This is what she posted yesterday on her fucking X account.
Yesterday,
Yes.
man, she is grasping for physical relevancy.
And I might have.
All right,
She
Jeremy,
looks like a leftist.
Jeremy, we're weebs. We're weebs.
Yes. Yes.
I am not at all attracted to the fact that you're wearing a Sailor Moon shirt. And I'm an old school Moonie. I am an old school Moonie. All right?
Mhm.
I don't that you're not fooling me. I would say, what's your favorite Sailor Moon arc from the original 90s anime run? My answer instantly, Sailor Moon R. Sailor Moon R, especially the second half, fantastic. I could tell you that without breaking a sweat. But and I say that because that's the old school 90s version. That's not the manga or the recently Crystal stuff. So you're not fooling anybody. You're not an anime fan. You're not an anime fan. And with your cheap ass fake ginger hair, that's not hot. It's not. We lost Jed.
Jed again. It's restream. I fully know
It's
what it
restream.
is.
Yeah. So I mean, this isn't attractive, and you're not fooling anybody.
You know,
Not at
Dr.
all.
Rachel brings up a good point.
Mm.
You know, Jet, your wife.
Yeah.
See, this is why some women are. Listen, I've been sounding like a fucking incel the past couple of weeks because, god damn it, most of the people I'm talking about are retarded women. Why? But there are good
a
ones
pink
out
shirt.
there.
If you're gonna be Sailor Moon, just make it pink. Just make it pink.
And
Yeah, you
Rachel
got yourself
does
to keep.
love Sailor Moon too, so
That's
it
great.
really took her a lot to say that about the Sailor Moon thing.
Rachel understands the glory and goodness of being an old school Moonie and all the good stuff. I love.
Oh yeah, she has all of it on DVD.
Man, Rachel, we have something to talk about now. We could have a conversation about Sailor Moon. I go all the way back. I was a part of the original Save the Sailor Scout campaign that got Cartoon Network and Funimation to go and finish the dubbing, because a lot of that stuff was going to be lost to time. They never going to air it, and then they got it and they aired it, and it was that was so satisfying. Although it still took me another 10 years after get my hands on Sailor Stars, but that finally got my hands on that one. Took a long time though. But yes, I love Sailor. It's one of the foundational anime of the 90s. Fantastic. No one can ever tell me otherwise.
Vamp for like 5 more seconds. Maybe
Yeah,
a
5 more
minute
seconds.
longer.
Minute longer.
I know this is. Oh,
okay.
you-
No, you
you
go.
got
You
some-
go. I was gonna go another direction. You go. You have something ready.
Oh, I had a little bit more to say about Melanie Mac. I know this is purely without evidence, and this is highly based on speculation. I personally think that she is gay as shit. I think her
You think
husbands
she's a-
have both been beards. I think she is
She
closeted.
chose the
That's-
wrong beard this time.
But like even when I met her, she talked about how
Really?
much she loves effeminate men, Asian men are her fetish, and stuff like that. And the way that she acts around people is very awkward, especially in groups of women. This is pure speculation, no
Okay.
actual evidence for this. But yeah, I actually think she's a lesbian.
Hmm.
And
Really?
that's why she marries gay men. So it's a agreement to, we'll keep up the appearances while you do you and I do me.
On that note, okay, so I saw this today. I don't know where the tweet is, but I saw this either today or yesterday. Just going back to Melanie Mac on this note, somebody quote tweeter goes like, you talk about being a married wife all the time and doing all this married shit. There's barely any posts, like you say you have a husband, but there's barely any posts with you and your husband. Like they barely exist. There was like one short or one video, and then it ended.
Mm-hmm.
Never really bring them up. Never really show pictures of the two of them together. None of that is happening. Then she posts this video today. Okay, and it's titled "What I'm Playing." Okay, it's on her X. And again, this comes out of nowhere because I don't really give a shit what she's playing. And I'm just gonna jump like halfway through.
Question. Quick question.
Mhm.
Is that a tattoo on her neck or a choker?
It's
That's
a
a
choker.
Okay. With
By the
her,
way,
I wasn't sure with her. I had to ask.
By the way, I've been told by reputable sources that chokers around the neck usually mean it's a black belt and hanging around pickles. Just
Yes,
to be as a
Yeah, that's what it means.
Really?
yes.
Yeah, it actually means that. It's a sign of horage.
Very, very good use.
Even listen, even in my gooning ways, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it more difficult for them because she's so loose that she needs something to tighten it back down.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. This is one of the moments where I'm so proud of Jed. It's like there's a bunch of other shit where he's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And the moment I bring this up, it's like, oh no, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's like
And I don't
My
know these
degenerate
things.
knowledge is thin, but it's deep in random
Yeah, see, I know
places.
lots of retarded out there shit, and I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I did not.
Yeah,
know
if you
that.
see a
Very
woman
deep
regularly
thought.
wearing a choker, it means she at least thinks she's got good throat game.
yes. But we'll just start playing this. And again, she said randomly that somebody said randomly, oh fuck X. Fuck X. Somebody said randomly that her husband's never in her content. Okay. Which is actually true. Post this
I don't even know
video.
what he looks
You
like.
guys, what game I've
I've seen what he
playing?
looks
I'm
like.
on my third playthrough right now. I am obsessed.
Of what?
I don't really give a shit about
Third
that.
playthrough
So
of
we gotta
what?
now jump ahead.
Oh, yeah,
Third
that-
playthrough of something. I don't really give a shit. But
Hopefully this
I
isn't
won't-
as
I should-
cringy.
Why
as the Islam video.
you so exercised about?
see, randomly,
It's some RPG.
I don't know what game this is.
I can't tell.
She was sharing pictures around of it yesterday. It's like some weird thing. But randomly out of the blue, after being criticized for not having him in any of her content, he now
picture.
shows up. It is a picture, but you hear his voice.
A picture of hee hee.
Clip that.
I'm listen.
It
Listen,
literally
I'm
says hee hee.
It does say he. I'm convinced he's gay.
I've seen enough evidence that he's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They're
think
each
they're both
other's
super
beards. That's why she's so anti-gay. That's what you see a lot of times with the fundamental anti-gays.
I do not disagree. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna talk about Chrissy that much. All I could tell you is it doesn't take much to figure out that she's bullshitting you, especially when she says that all the super chats of the chat were telling her to we're threatening SA and saying that she could physically harm herself.
Lies. We were watching the
YouTube won't
stream.
allow that.
We were watching the stream. We saw them in her chat.
And then I saw you reacting to the super chat catch-up. There was nothing that bad.
Yeah, and by the way, again, she was trying to say super chats. There was chats all say that. YouTube won't let you do that. Now, I don't know if she's on Rumble. I don't think she is. Rumble's another story, but YouTube won't let you say those things at all.
Yeah, there have been times where I'm in your chat before all this even happened, and I'm saying spicy shit, and I'm sitting there waiting for you to see it when it second reappears on your chat window, and it's not there. And I wasn't even really being that bad. YouTube will not let you say a lot of shit, which is why Kel constantly yells and screams because half the stuff he says doesn't get there. That's
kind of a dick move.
Yeah, that happened actually on Rachel's first time visiting me. We went to the Dallas Con meetup a few years ago. We drove there the night after D&D, so that was one of the biggest mistakes of my life, driving somewhere at 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, we met Mel there for the first time, and there's definitely some awkwardness.
That actually kind of pisses me off. I met Mel one time at Anime Matsuri.
She probably hated being there.
It was weird. It was weird because she looked super antisocial.
Oh, that's how she looks all the time in public. At the Dallas Con, the same way. At the meetups, I've seen her at the same way. At the Content House, it was different. She got a little bit more personable and more like a bitch.
Shocker. All I know is when I went to that Simpcast panel and met Kratos for the first time, she looked like plastic just staying there. That's all she did. Like, she barely even talked. She just smiled the whole time. It's like, that's the fakest bitch I've ever seen.
The thing that pissed me off with her at the Content House is we were doing a Smash Brothers stream, and it was my in-person one. It was my responsibility to get all the tech set up, get the stream set up, get everything upstairs ready to go for the stream cameras, everything like that. And we knew she was going to be a part of it. So because she never responds to any of my messages, I had Krista text her and say, hey, ask her if she has any requests for this. Because, you know, some people like special things, whatnot. She repeatedly said, no, 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 no. It's like, all right, I'll set it up the way I want to. She gets there and has a GameCube controller for the Switch version. And it's corded. I'm like, I'm not set up for a cord. And she looks at me like I'm insane. And she's like, you guys are seriously not playing with GameCube controllers on the Switch? What is wrong with you? And so I had to redo the whole setup because she was special. She was playing it the right way.
The only reason you play Smash with GameCube controllers is because the C stick, which is the camera stick nowadays, it makes it easier to do like the heavy hit moves. That's the only reason you do that.
And if you're playing the GameCube, if you're playing Melee.
But yeah. But like if you do that on any other platform, essentially, like when I'm doing it on, and I see you guys, Powerful Quill, we will get to that. And when I play that on like Switch, like my Switch and everything, I use that controller all the time. It just auto does hard hitting moves. That's why you use that controller, because everything else you usually have to like do combos and stuff. Auto hard hit every single time. That's why you use it. But from $10 from Yikes Powerful Quill, how are you? For the beautiful Ginger.
Oh, thank you.
It's a little gay. That's a little gay. To be fair, to be fair, she was right about that. Listen,
it was the fact that she didn't communicate. If she had just said, hey, I use a GameCube controller, can you guys set up accordingly? Absolutely. I would have set it up so that it was just such a big room with the cameras and everything. There was nothing close enough for that cord to be possible. So it was her lack of communication and bitchiness.
Was she even good at the game?
Not that I saw. I wasn't able to play with them, but when I played in privately with them, I'm pretty good. I do Snake.
Ooh, that's it.
Snake dominates, especially in Brawl, but still
the one that
Ultimate.
My main is always Kirby because it's just the easiest to play. Ground smash all the fucking time. Fuck you guys. But when I want to be a little bit more like intriguing, there's 2 DLC characters, Sephiroth for one, and then there's I can't remember. It's I have the amiibo behind me somewhere. It's not Bowser Jr. It's from Fire Emblem. It has like a multi-tool attack system, so that's why I like it so much because I like being very versatile in all of my combat. So there's that. And I see Drunk and Emerald Arrow saying, "Whoa, buddy!" Shout out. Metal Gear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Snake
Yeah.
from Metal Gear. In the
There's
previous games that he wasn't in Melee or 64, I was Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong in N64 was a killer. That charged punch in his throw, you could take everyone at once.
At one point in time, Donkey Kong and King DDD. King DDD is a fucking tank. He has the best qualities of Kirby, but with the strength of like Donkey Kong. But
Who's your main, Adam? Have you ever played Smash Brothers?
I played
Any of them?
Smash for 5 minutes with you and Beardo last year, and I sucked. You guys annihilated me because I've never played Smash.
I might actually have to replace you now.
I can leave right now. I can go.
Has Nintendo fixed their servers for Smash Brothers? Because I've only played a few times and it was hot, steamy garbage. But if we could ever set up a Smash Brothers game, I'd love to actually see if I'm good or if I'm just small town good. Like I've only fought a few local people.
They might have fixed them by now. We could try something. It's been forever since I played, so I'd have to get some practice back in and stuff. Because I have several maxed out amiibos behind me that have a very certain play style that is a pain in the fucking ass, and I've struggled to beat them sometimes. So I would have to try. I work a day program teaching life skills to adults on the spectrum. We have a TISM guy who will beat anyone, staff with Jigglypuff. Oh God. I knew somebody. So back in college, we used to do like Smash Brother tournaments all the fucking time. That's where I got really good with Kirby. That was the only one I could play. The best person that I knew who would play Smash Brothers wasn't Jigglypuff. He could kill everybody with Princess Peach. It was disturbing.
It's always those people you have to worry about, like Kirby, Yoshi, Jigglypuff, Peach. A lot of the more girly ones, you could say, those are either 50-50. Either they're new players who don't know what they're doing and you're going to dominate them, or they're the super autistic ones who have been playing nonstop for 20 years and will dominate you. So I actually get worried whenever I'm facing like a Kirby. It's like, which type is this?
It's more than listen, if you're like me, it's the ground pound, because that ground pound, you time it right, you fuck everybody.
Things I'm hearing sound so gay.
So Kirby's ground pound, Adam, which is down B, is the thing. He changes into a heavy object. So if you time it right,
he turns into a rock that falls down and crushes you.
Listen, all I know,
it's designed to more or less block people, but if you play that right, you just slam down on people and you can annihilate everybody.
all I know is that back in the day when we hosted it was sort of an all-in-one gaming party at a school. We were hosting it, and we had a gaming set. We had a gaming area. We had multiple consoles set up, and then people playing Smash. Yeah, I went to people playing Soul Calibur. That's where my talents lie. Playing Soul Calibur.
I never got good at Soul Calibur. I should have been, because it's one of those games that has the combat system I like the most, which is the kind of like 3D platform. It's not fully 3D, but like it rotates and stuff, so I should like it better. But I never played it and never got good at it.
I'm an old school arcade junkie. I'm that kid that was in the arcade with a pocket full of quarters, playing Street Fighter, playing Mortal Kombat, stuff like that. And then, consoles took over. And for me, Mortal Kombat never translated over to the console for me, so I would wait for it. And then in the early 2000s, when after Soul Edge became Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast and then translated to the other consoles, I got into Soul Calibur with my friends. So Soul Calibur is that.
I don't think Adam and I are.
If I have to pick a modern fighting game franchise, Soul Calibur is a dead franchise. Let's not pretend it's a living franchise. It's a dead franchise. Soul Calibur was the last major fighting game that I put any
Ooh.
time into. So
People that are good at Zero Suits. Ooh.
Well,
There
it's
was
just
one-
distracting. That's psychological warfare when you play Zero
one of the best
Suit.
One of the best people
See, I
players
get that.
in the
I
world.
understand that reference.
One of the best
Have-
players in the entire world was a Zero Suit Samus player, and there used to be this whole like bounty on trying to beat this person, and you couldn't. He was just so skilled at it. It's terrifying.
Well, have you played Brawl's Subspace Adventure, Dermy, the one-player campaign or 1 to 2 player campaign?
Is that the Brawl was the one for Wii, right?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I
Which-
actually really like that campaign.
Brawl's actually my favorite Smash Brothers game. I know that's unpopular to say, but it's the one that I played the most, so I have the most familiarity and nostalgia for. Besides N64,
I actually really like it as well.
I actually don't like Melee. Melee is my least favorite. I played it the least though, but the movement, especially as Donkey Kong, I hated the rolling movement. And
Melee was more fun with friends because there wasn't really a single player. There was, but it wasn't really. I liked Brawl because it actually tried to give you a story.
That's that Subspace Adventure, because I don't count the spirits. It's got some cool beginning and ends in Ultimate, but it's not really a campaign. It's not really a story.
Yeah.
But Subspace Adventure tried to have a little bit of a story, and it was interesting, them all working together, all the bad guys. And do you remember the cutscene when Pikachu and Zero Suit Samus first show up? They know everyone wants to goon for Zero Suit Samus, and they give her all the gratuity. Like they go full Marvel Rivals for like 30 seconds with.
I think I do remember that. They knew how to have fun with that stupid game. They knew how to have fun.
That campaign is so much fun. Combining characters in weird ways, like what's that big green sea serpent like Pokemon?
You talking about Rayquaza?
Yes. They had that as a boss fight with Fox McCloud. Where you play Fox take it.
The one I remember the most is because I was not aware of like Snake being in the game or anything like that. So when I'm playing it, all of a sudden, you're getting nearer to the end because that's when Snake shows up. And all of a sudden you see a box there. It's like, why are we focusing in on this box? Like, what the hell's oh my god, it's Snake! I was so happy. I didn't like how Sonic got introduced, though. I will say that. Sonic,
I don't remember
that
that
was
one.
Forced. It's right at the end. Basically, you're very close to the final boss, and then Sonic just appears, and it's like, okay, he's here. What the fuck? So, I am at least somewhat tism, but we're also nerds over here, so we like to geek out and have fun.
Yeah,
By
we're
the
nerds,
way, Adam,
but nerds and tisms are not the same thing.
that is very true. By the way, Jed, did you see that the Goa'uld are real?
The Goa'uld? No, I did not see
what.
This.
Yeah, almost pull out from internet here. Pulled off of internet is what I think you wanted to say here. It is the footage of the pyramid UFO over the
That's
Kremlin.
not a hatak. No, it's not.
But it's a pyramid. It's a pyramid, Adam. Look at it. It's a pyramid.
That's a cloud.
It's like CGI did.
Yeah.
The fact that people actually believe that this is a UFO is shocking.
God,
you would be able to know.
There's too many UFO nonsense.
At least make it a hatak and make it funny.
Yeah, and it's driving through a window. Yeah, this is nothing.
Yeah, this is old. I've seen this before. I used to think, God damn, that's so cool. You look at it, it must be real. And then you're like, no, that's 100% fake. Somebody faked this. It's either CGI that they're putting over this, or it's a bunch of bullshit.
All right,
or
real quick. Iron, I wasn't saying Mortal Kombat wasn't big on consoles. I said it didn't translate to me on consoles.
Yeah, I understood that. I never got into like I liked the Injustice games, but I don't like the side-to-side fighters. I'm not good
into any of them.
I was always a 3D fighter guy. That's why Naruto Ninja Storm, obviously it's super easy, but I like that fighting mechanic. Budokai Tenkai, the Budokai games, love those. And Xenoverse, I'm so fucking psyched for the new one. Oh my god, please.
If it has multiplayer, we could do some shit with that.
Yeah.
I mean, the original two had multiplayer, right?
I love massive maps with the ability to basically move all over the place. That's my fighting games. If I get one of those, y'all are fucked. because I can move around like crazy. But
Not
let's get
not if I instant transmission and attack your ass. You can get my ass.
Do you guys want to do a weird and wild? Because we're
Yeah,
I don't
I
have
got
any
all
weird.
mine.
I don't have any weird and wild this week. So
I technically,
I've
you
got
already know
4.
one of mine. But okay, Jed, go ahead. I have
All right.
technically 2.
I got
I'll
2
do
real
the funny
discussion
one
stories.
first.
So
Do you want funny and disturbing or hot? What are we at the point in the stream for?
Let's do some hot.
Okay.
I like hot.
Well, I do
You
have
thi-
I do have cheesecake. So
All right. This is
I saw Buttercup cosplay. She posted something before stream. I could pull that up.
Adam and I did set this up earlier. Dermy, this is the Gina Carano video. She is clothed. I just need to put that out there. All right, you guys
that
ready?
pause face is not very friendly, but
Oh,
Iron,
yeah,
I'm
it-
older than
right
you
now.
are. Shut up. I
all
just
of
said
the
I was Justin.
all the comments are like, this cameraman's gonna get fired.
Sit down, please. Arms
She's
in
wearing a
and
top.
down. Look at me. Look at me. It's only hard for a minute.
Breathe.
I need you to.
It might be
All right,
better
are you ready
without
for the
sound.
next step? Look at me.
What's the next step?
Raise your arms. And I want you to spread your legs.
No!
I know, we need all the cold spots. And you're. Sit down, please. Arms in and down.
Let's
Look at
see.
me. Look at me.
Ooh, without oh.
See, yeah, now
Because
we're-
I hadn't heard the audio the first time.
Listen, some of that audio you remove the other lady talking. This is some good audio. I'll say that.
Hmm.
This is some good audio. God damn.
You can see why
Dude-
people were
Dude,
excited about that.
I can't say what's gonna happen our night. I hope she wrecks the fuck out of Rousey tomorrow night. I hope she annihilates her.
So I hinted at this weird and wild in the announcement. By the way, holy shit! Drunken Emerald Arrow gifted another 5 members. I still need to change.
Still
that.
says Goon Platoon.
I still need to change that. I still need
What
to
it's gonna
change that.
be?
Nightcrawlers.
Oh. So I wanna keep the Goonpocalypse alive. Goonergate.
I like it, but at the same time, the new audience, they really like Nightcrawlers. And the more I thought
Okay.
about it, it's like because
Yeah,
of the
always
worm,
go with your audience.
Yeah.
misspelling the worm and everything like that, and they like that, so they went Nightcrawlers. It kind of works out a whole lot better. But let me
Have you
pull
ever
up my
seen
weird.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Up to a
I've seen
point.
some of it. I need to get back and watching it.
Every
I
time
got
you
up
say
to
Nightcrawlers,
season
I
2.
just think of the game that Charlie and Frank would play at night, Nightcrawlers.
It sounds hilarious, honestly. I think I need to look that up. I think I need to look that
Here
one up.
comes the Nightman.
But I hinted at this one earlier in the
Alright.
post. But this comes
Is this
from
a
a VTuber. Yes,
Okay.
this comes from a VTuber named Eggy, anti-idol squid VTuber. I have a husband and a boyfriend.
Are they real?
I don't know, but this is about to get much weirder.
Oh, it's
Recently,
a video.
I had a video
Okay.
on here go viral about my relationship with my husband and my boyfriend. Yes, you heard me right. My husband and my boyfriend.
I just want to make a
I-
comment. As far as VTuber models go, this is not the best I've ever seen you show me.
Listen, you
No.
guys can go off on this one. This one's about to get fucking weird.
This is not a good quality VTuber.
No,
what I've
it's
seen you-
not.
I mean, I've watched you showcase the higher quality VTuber models. This is not very good.
Even some of the chud VTubers, as some people will call them, they have better quality VTubers than the models
Yeah.
of this. This is a rough one. But again, this is about to get much weirder. We're not even to the weirdest part.
I'm
Polyamorous.
Yeah.
I have 2 partners. I have a husband. I have a boyfriend. For some reason, this became a huge point of controversy because nobody's ever heard of a polyamorous relationship before. And I got like a fuck ton of hate for no reason. It was pretty fucking strange. And I didn't
don't
want
be
to make
married.
a statement on it at
If
the
you
time.
want multiple dicks, don't
because,
get married.
I
Keep that in
I
mind.
just didn't want to deal with the smoke and I was going through a bunch of health issues. But now that it's kind of settled a little bit, I just wanted to say, what the fuck are you guys doing? Is everyone okay? Like, y'all need to go touch grass, seriously. You are upset about someone's relationship to the point that you are harassing them on other platforms.
That's enough, I think. I call bullshit on all that. No, people are calling that out because it's weird and degenerate. It's really weird. Polyamory has never worked out. It is a disaster every single time. It's gonna end in a disaster because I might like me some VTubers, don't get me wrong, but most VTubers are mentally unstable.
Yes. Yes.
Jed, what are you thinking so far?
I mean, this non-apology, this attacking the fans is obviously a huge problem. It's better just to shut the fuck up when stuff like this comes down. But when it's consenting adults and they're, out of the public eye and she just mentions her boyfriend, I don't care. I really don't care.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
Like,
to
if
Celeste
someone
here.
wants to be poly, they can roll the dice on the very poor success rate on that and let it be their problem. As long as they're not shoving it
Well-
down my throat.
Well, they like getting stuff shoved down their throat because I have Celeste. I'm here. Marriage is sacred bond between one man and one woman. It's painful. Yada yada yada. Celeste, I'm super big Bible person. She quote tweeted herself. Trustosaurus pointed out Eggy is a trans woman. So go back here. I was struggling to pull up Alpha
That
Omega.
voice was deep.
I was struggling not to pull this up.
Oh God.
They really love them dicks. That's all I'm thinking. Is they really, really love them dicks.
Oh, it's gross.
I could see, you know what? Looking at it more now, they have the trans colors.
woman.
Light pink, light blue, trans colors all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's there. It's the right here. I'm not wired to look for this shit. So that didn't even register. It didn't even register.
It literally kind of just dawned on me when I started looking at it.
Oh, and this person's Canadian too, so that's already gross.
Oh God, they're already broken. Everything here is broken. I was gonna say, listen, when you put this stuff out on the internet, you're gonna get flat trashed. Okay, you're just it's gonna happen.
That's why you ignore it. If
Yes.
them had ignored it, whatever.
Yes, but then I learned about this, and I was like, holy shit, this is so much more degenerate than I thought. This is so much worse than I thought. I don't want to know about how many dicks you like. Oh my God, why is this a thing?
They're trying to make the gay centipede real.
Oh God, why did you have to bring that back up?
Because you were inches away from it.
Inches?
We did the math once. It wasn't like 3.
You did the math and you got it wrong.
I think it was like 0.3. I don't remember. It's been a little while. That's old lore.
go to
That's
the
old
tape.
lore.
We can go to the
We need to
tape.
We need to go back to the tape. We might need to bring that back someday. But anyways, Phantom JB with another $10. Oh wait, I need to keep that up. That's my bad. Oh, we talking about VTubers today. Well, that was I do have another VTuber topic for Weird and Wild. I have another one.
I guess it's my
How
turn.
big is the orgy for the next
This
one?
one's not. So this is a darker Weird and Wild. Adam, you have something a little.
I have real stuff to talk about, fun stuff.
Yeah, bring up a fun thing, then we can do the darker.
All right, I got one. Okay, we got a reaction to a trailer. It's a fan-made movie trailer that they're actually apparently working on, or we can have a gaming discussion around Final Fantasy. So the trailer will involve Star Wars content, and the gaming discussion is about Final Fantasy. So you guys get to choose. Which one do you want?
Let's do Final Fantasy.
Okay.
I choose Final Fantasy.
You choose Final Fantasy. Okay, so
And Jed just gave a face.
No. I was accepting.
Okay. All right. So
you're accepting the 3 dicks. Got it.
Oh wow. Okay. Getting away from that. So Final Fantasy Rebirth director, very aware Square Enix needs to figure out how to get to the next generation of fans into the franchise. Okay, Derby, you and I are Final Fantasy guys.
Yes.
We can read this real quick, just his commentary, and I want your thoughts on this because I think we're probably going to come down on the same side here. We are constantly updating our vision on what kind of experiences we can offer next. As Final Fantasy VII Remake project nears completion, I think it's also going to be called, the third one will be called Reunion. I think it's be called Reunion. That's my guess right now.
I still need to finish Rebirth.
Yes, you do. I want to meet the expectations of fans who desire even more depth in this world and its characters. At the same time, I'm very aware of the need to consider how we can expand the potential Final Fantasy franchise as a whole for the next generation. As the creator of these works, if there is demand for a new, unique experiences that differ from what we have done so far, I am also eager to face these challenges. Basically, what he's breaking down is the fact that as one of the foundational RPG franchises for the past 40 years, essentially, Final Fantasy has lost its way. It lost its way a long time ago. You and I can both agree on that. The main
Yes.
games, ever since 12, that's where it took a turn for the worse, in my opinion.
I played that 13. That was technically I would say that was my first Final Fantasy because it was for the 360 at the time, and I was like, nah. Then I went
And
back to the good ones, and 7
yeah,
is still my favorite.
well, point is though, there's the era of gold, great content, up until we could argue 9, 10. I think is where the last greatness happened, and then ever since then, taking the MMOs out of it as a different beast,
Mhm.
it's been mediocre to crap.
It's been
Because
mediocre to crap, and
12 was
almost
garbage.
every fan has been divided on basically everything.
13
I
had
really liked
promised.
15. Not
All right,
15. I really
let me
liked
go through.
16, but
All right, let me go through this. So we're gonna get there. I just want to go through. So 11 doesn't count MMO. 12, I think, was an MMO disguised as a single player game, and the story is
yes.
crap, the characters crap, complete crap of a game. 13 had premise, but they completely jumped the shark and they got to meta. And by the third game, it was all fuck you, what are you doing to me? And then, of course, 15, which, listen, Bro Road Trip sounded cool, but they fucked you over. They lied to you. After the first part of the game, the other half of the world, there was no map. It put you on the rails and jumped you right to the end of the game, and then made you buy DLC to see what happened at other points of the game of the characters. And then there's 16, which I always say 16 is a good game and a good step in the right direction for getting back to where the franchise should be, but it still had its problems. And I believe that I am glad that they're aware that him and Yoshi P and everybody at the Final Fantasy section of Square Enix, I think they are aware that they need to change something. They need
I
to go
really
back to
liked
basics.
I liked 16 because it was a
Did you
darker
finish it?
story. I did finish it off stream.
Okay, you finished
It's
it.
a
Okay.
darker story, but towards the end it's so
Very bittersweet ending. Very bittersweet.
And,
I mean,
and then you
yeah.
get to like the final section is like I kind of want to go to the kingdom, you know? I kind of want to actually explore this fucking world.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. When we got the images for 16 originally, they gave us all this artwork of all the cities with the mother crystals. I thought, oh, we're going to go to these cities. I'm going to explore them. No, you never do. The maps in 16 were tiny. The world, which looked large, was shrunk.
The more I think about it, it did get really repetitive, which is one of my biggest problems. That I like real quick. I like Pokemon Legends Z to A. That DLC just got so fucking repetitive, doing the same shit over and over and over again to the point that I just got so fucking bored with it.
And with 16, I found the combat system where you link the icons to yourself and so that a good idea, but you didn't give us enough room to really mix and match and create anything good. Limited me to 3 options. That was nothing. There was so much more I could have done with this. But
There was only so many there was only like
that
3
worked.
options you could actually use.
Yeah,
like you always had to have Garuda and all that. You
had Garuda.
There was no point.
Once you got Odin, if you weren't using Odin, you're an idiot. Bahamut sounds cool, but Bahamut was weak as fuck. His abilities are and yeah, you want to use
They ruined Bahamut for me, and Bahamut is always going to be my because of Final Fantasy 7. I love Bahamut.
Well, the thing is, it was Bahamut, but the attacks when you have them to use, they're weak sauce. They don't function in a fight. You need to use Garuda, you need to use Ifrit, and you need to use Phoenix, and then you throw in some Odin, and then you got your combinations to win the game. Point is,
Scarlet game. I don't know anything about
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet.
Pokemon.
If you're talking about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I like them. They're not the greatest thing ever. You could go and play them.
I mean,
I'm looking forward to the new Pokemon. So,
Boba Yogi, I wholeheartedly disagree. I think 12 is a massive disaster from the story to the characters. They were too afraid to make Ash the main character, so they threw out bisexual Van to be your protagonist when he doesn't do shit, and the world is a disaster. Their summons to get away from the classic summons were god awful nightmare creatures, and the story just falls apart. And they promised you Evilise, and it wasn't Evilise. So
I don't disagree with this.
yeah, I mean
16 became Game of
FF16,
Thrones.
but what
Great soundtrack though. Oh my god, I love the combat
FF16 with
song.
with a bit of a more fantastically grounded story. And when I say fantastically grounded, what I mean is a more Final Fantasy based story. We're getting away from steampunk back to fantasy. That's good stuff. And characters, but you didn't give me a party. You didn't give me control. You didn't give me a gear system. All we had was a weapon and a bangle again. So it was, but they put it on the right track because it was a decent story. It was a decent story. But Dermy, they need to go back. They need to take it a step farther. Go back to turn-based. No more action RPG. Once you're done with Remake 3, which I was called Reunion, go back to turn-based.
I would
Do it.
I would agree. I would agree. They're not going to be able to do it with the Final Fantasy VII remakes. Go back because people are going to keep complaining that they're not turn-based. You're always going to complain, okay? They're already set in their ways as being an action RPG. I actually kind of agree here. Maybe you could play around with the stylization of the turn-based, maybe make it so not maybe a modern version of kind of like a tactic system where you keep like hey, we're going to do the 3D renderings, we're going to have all this stuff, but we're going to make it that you have X amount of steps that you can do in each move, like you can full 3D thing and all that. And then you need to decide, do you want to double move and not attack or stuff like this? Like you can play around with this in a whole lot
turn-based
way. Yeah.
Because Remake, it's action oriented, but it still has turn-based elements in it. But I think they need to go back a step because I think they'll find success. Because if they went back to turn-based, I think it would generate a whole new era of goodness, and also go more closer to your fantasy roots. Get away from too much technology. Go back to more fantasy roots. Make a new world. Don't rehash.
Do something
new.
I'm going to say this, and you might disagree with me.
Okay.
Do something a little bit more like 9, where you have the fantasy elements and then you mix in the technology.
Less whimsical,
so that it makes it a little bit more fantastical, and then the technology feels a little bit more alien. So then it kind of meshes a little bit better.
Get back to airships. Keep airships. Keep some realms of some areas of the world maybe have a little more technology. I mean, you can still bring in Magitech armor and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. But like 14 did it, where they have a good combination of stuff. But at the same time, get back to your origins. Get back to what made you great.
And Phil McCracken, I'm not gonna. I actually slightly disagree with you. Baldur's Gate 3 began that, but I think what really sealed the deal was Expedition 33.
And now Jed can talk.
I think that,
No, I can talk. I love Expedition 33. I did play Baldur's Gate 3, I think right before or right after. I think it was before, a few months before, and I hated the combat, the isometric controls or whatever they're called. I could not stand Baldur's Gate 3 combat. I played through the whole thing because I loved the story and the characters, especially the tiefling companion. She was my favorite. But yeah, Expedition 33, I think, made it palatable for a lot of people who were never into it, because those are the only 2 turn-based games that I've ever played. So they're 2 very different styles of it, and for someone without that experience, even though
you played like Pokemon Legends ZA, so you really haven't.
Okay,
seen
yeah,
like
with Pokemon, I've done some turn-based.
I go all the way back to Final Fantasy 1. I go all the way back to Dragon Quest when they called it Dragon Warrior. I go all the way there. So I was there. I've been there since Final Fantasy started, and I really think it would benefit. And I think Square Enix will do it because they actually. Did you see this one, Dermy? There was a Dragon Quest little interview from the Dragon Quest guys, and one of them accidentally said that they're going to make an announcement on the next game, and it all quickly got yoinked from the internet.
I did not see that.
I think I have the article. Hold on, let me get it. I think I have it.
That sounds fun. Like Square Enix still does the turn-based, and outside of like their Dragon Quest games, which have been they've been middling, but they're still popular.
It depends where you go. I mean,
yeah.
Let me get this up, and then I will.
And when I say middling, it's not like, oh my god, do you have this massive roar like Final Fantasy? But they still have a dedicated audience. They still
Well, here's the
sell really
thing.
well.
Here's the thing. Dragon Quest games, they stick to the formula because it
Mhm.
works. It
Yep.
works. All right, here we
And
go. Let me share this.
it sticks to the formula. It works. They're not trying to remake the system. And sometimes
And
not trying to remake the system is your best choice. And I hit the
the
wrong
only
button.
problem now is that they don't have Toriyama
Yeah.
Sensei anymore. So
They could still do it because Toriyama Sensei's art is so
still there. He's still there, and
it's still
and
there. People
his
know how to
disciples
replicate
can
it.
replicate it. His
Mhm.
disciples can replicate the art. But Toriyama Sensei was a huge part of Dragon Quest for 30
Oh,
years.
Toriyama
So,
Sensei. Oh my
and
god.
especially because
Anybody
I
that
mean,
hates
listen, I still
Tori-
have them right here. Earlier this year, I burned through remake DK1, DK3 through DQ1, 3 and 1 and 2, the HD2D remakes. These were great, easy as fuck, but great because they were old school. But
Toriyama Sensei's art style
oh yeah,
fucking revolutionized gaming,
oh yeah,
anime, everything. It is something to behold, even if you don't like some of his art,
yeah.
some
But
of his character choices and stuff. It is such a
you
unique
realize
and
how ingrained he
justified
is.
art style.
How
Yes.
part of he's a part of the DNA of Dragon Quest. He's also part of the DNA of Square Enix. Chrono Trigger. That's Toriyama Sensei.
Yeah.
That was Toriyama. The artwork of Chrono Trigger is glorious.
And I'm gonna
Toriyama Sensei.
I'm gonna say it. Toriyama Sensei is so much better than Ghibli.
Oh yes, hands down, hands down. Because his characters are also sexy. Listen, I will do things to Bulma. I will do things to Bulma. I will do things to Bulma. I will. Anyway.
Menacing is he knows how to do sexy and menacing.
Yuji Hora says new Dragon Quest live stream coming this month will reveal next game. In a live broadcast, Hori confirmed a new Dragon Quest live stream celebrating the series' 40th anniversary is coming May 27th. While details are scant, this is another moment where Hori accidentally revealed information that was likely not meant to be announced, yet the archive of the broadcast or no, they pulled that shit down quick as soon as he said that. So we might finally get the reveal of Dragon Quest 12. We might finally get it. That thing has been cooking for about 4 years now. Since they dropped that first promo with the fire and the emblem and dun 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 dun. Dun. I love Dragon Quest. I grew up with these games. I've only not played 2 of them, I think, overall. I never played 5. No, I never played 5 or 6 because they didn't get released on console. They only got released on handheld, and I didn't get them when I played those. And I never played 10 because 10 was the MMO that didn't happen over here. But I played every other one. In various shapes and forms, all the way back to when it was Dragon Warrior. So this excites me. I'm very excited. And it goes back to something Jeremy and I, we've been talking about this for 2 years now. Square Enix writing the ship.
Yes.
They continually have been listening, and this is a massive thing. If they renounce Flames of Fate, Dragon Quest 12 as a release time or window, because they have kept the thing on lock. Have you heard anything about this game? It's been under lock and key.
No.
Nothing.
No.
So if they announce that, you combine that with Reunion. Well, I'm going to still call it Reunion, which I think I like the remake trilogy. I think they're well done. I enjoy the hell.
I do enjoy the remake trilogy a lot. I know people are mixed on them. I like them.
Yeah, we
lot.
like them because we played them, and I will defend them. I'll have a real argument about it if you want with people. At the same time,
and anybody that says that they ruined Barrett's story, you're a fucking retard.
Yes, we've had that discussion. We had same time. If they look like they're going to right the ship with the next 14 expansion, they've listened to the complaints. We watched a trailer for that a few weeks ago. That's exciting. If they give us a hint, okay, Final Fantasy 17, we're going to listen to what you're talking about. Then they continue to right the ship.
And remember, we saw that Final Fantasy Online trailer the other day, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
that looked fucking fun.
That's just
Even with the Ava, like the Ava whole thing. And I started re-listening to like the lore of Evangelion, and I'm like, God damn, this is actually a whole lot deeper than I remembered. I'm kind of ready
series,
for this shit.
The raid series is going to be nuts. We're going to be fighting large size Evas in those raids.
I'm kind of ready for this
Jeremy,
shit.
News, one of my best healers reached out to me at random the other day. If things work out, she might be available when we start playing again. So I'm gonna have one of my favorite pocket healers of all time. She's a fantastic healer. So we might have we
who's
might
a
have, and
better
she's already
healer?
on our server. She's already on our server.
Who's a better healer?
What?
Her or Kel?
Her.
Well, better the Kel.
No. She's raid level healer. We're
Yeah,
talking
but
hardcore.
I'm the best one.
She's hardcore MMO. She was my healer in Star Wars, Old Republic, for raiding.
You know what? Respect.
She's
Kel could be his Lalafell and do anything.
Kel
he
can
wants.
tank. Kel can switch to tanking. So listen. We're doing a disservice when you have me on tanking. I can tank. I'm good at it, but I'm a DPS. I'm faster as a DPS. I do more damage. And
I was learning to tank less when we were playing, and it's like I'm too much of a DPS. I like my Reaper.
Yeah,
I love my Reaper way too much.
I don't mind tanking casually, but I'm not a serious tank because I don't want to do it. I need to do damage. Because the automatic pilot kicks in and my hands take over, allowing me to read the field. So I can, once the rotations are, once the muscle memory gets going, that's the thing. I get this weird thing where when I'm at my peak, when when I've been doing it enough and I've been playing enough repetition, my hands start moving on their own when we're fighting a battle, especially if I've done the battle enough times. And that leaves me able to read the field and do other stuff and manage shit for raidly purposes. When I keep switching jobs, I don't get that, especially with tanking, which is a different kind of thing. And I don't mind getting punched in the face. I can do it. And I like my Dark Knight. I like my Gunblade, but I will much prefer to stay on my Viper. And of course, the new tank. I'm curious what the new tank's going to be in the next expansion. But so we could be getting a healer, a real healer, and not Silver, who lets me almost die every time when he's healing. He does it on purpose too.
Well, I don't think he does it on purpose. When he's healing, he's focusing on the entire map. I'm not going to say he's a great healer, but he focuses on everything because he's more of a mage.
Yeah, and when you're a healer, your world is our health bars and our statuses. That's your world. If you're not calling shit out, don't focus on other shit. Just stay out of bad and stay. So, but point is, but back to the main question there. I like what I'm hearing again. If they're saying, if the guys who are working on Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they're gonna move on to another project soon once Reunion is done, and I hope it's 6. I really want it to be 6. I'd love a 6 remake. If they're gonna continue doing remakes, do 6. It deserves its time in the sun again. It really does. But
let's bring back 6.
Yeah.
I still want to. I still want an 8 remake.
I could go with an 8 remake.
I have a really weird.
I could do it. They would need to fix the story plot narrative issues in that one. It is also deserved remake. Point is though, go to 6 to bigger fish, and at the same time, once Yoshi P has the next expansion settled and starts to oversee the next one, because remember, Yoshi P oversaw 16. He oversaw 16, which is why it had such a good flavor to it, because Yoshi P gets it. Then Yoshi P gives 17 some serious thought on taking it back to basics. So I think the future is bright. I think
the future is bright for Square Enix. We've been talking about this a lot. I know Alpha Omega's over here, trying to poo-poo on.
Oh, he hates it all. I'm not even going to engage.
I know. I love you, Alpha
Blackville.
Omega. I know you. We have been talking about this for years now. They ended up putting out a whole presser when they changed presidents and stuff, when they were saying, hey, we're going to be writing the we're actually going to be focusing in on what fans want. We are going to be focusing in on this. We're going to be targeting multi-platform shit. We're going to be doing whatever it is, because they did.
We want to make money.
They admitted to fucking up.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of shit that, hey, you know what? They had no choice but to put out. But then they ended as many Western-based companies as possible and went all the way back to Japan.
Yeah.
So what did I do? You know exactly what you did, Alpha Omega. You know exactly what you did.
Point is, I feel like it's a good future, and I'm excited again. Because listen, I'm not saying I'm a Square Enix fanboy because I'll criticize them when necessary, but they are my go-to. Right now, I haven't gotten it yet, but if you haven't played the what's it called? Sorry, I'm trying to read it at an angle. Because Octopath Traveler. If you haven't played the Octopath Traveler series, that's Square Enix. I didn't play Octopath Traveler 1, but Octopath Traveler 2 is really good, and I've heard good things about 0. I'm saving that for
I
Christmas
played
for myself.
I
So.
played the Octopath Traveler 1 demo
Mhm.
on my it came out for 3DS at the time. That was a good game, and I never got a chance to buy
Octopath
it.
Traveler 2 was really good. I enjoyed it. I played it on a private play last year for myself. So I'm looking forward to getting Octopath 0, which are for good things. And also, I'm waiting to get the Dragon Quest 7 remake that they dropped earlier this year. People said nothing but good things to say about that. So I'm looking for that's private play though. I don't want to that's for my own personal enjoyment. But I'm excited. I want Final Fantasy to be good again. I want Dragon Quest to continue to be the great games that produce the great games that it does because they're fun. And I also because the HD 2D remakes are so successful, I want them to do 4, 5, and 6. I want them to because 4 was my favorite Dragon Quest game of all time. I love 4. I've had so many versions of it. So I want them to give them the treatment because it's just great to play these games. And listen, the HD2D remakes makes money. So I think they're going to keep going in, and I think if they do another major FF3, they should go 6. They really should.
Reminder. Oh, by the way, King of the Cats, I still see you over there on Rumble. I know you've been quiet. Shout out to you, buddy. You are fucking fantastic. Thank you for being my Rumbler. What I will say, reminder, because I think Miyazaki, he was the one that also admitted that, hey, all this leftist shit was retarded. Wasn't that the one that said that? That they ended up kind of.
It was the Dragon Quest guy. It might have been
the Dragon Quest guy.
It was Yuji Horii or the other guy. I forget.
I think it was Yuji Horii.
Yeah, it was Yuji
It said
Horii.
that it's all retarded.
Yeah, they made the American branch made us do this shit for American laws.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't want to do that shit. And honestly, having played the games, it didn't ruin anything.
I didn't like the censorship, but
there was still tits and ass. They still had puff. Puff
listen,
was still there.
Listen, you violate Toriyama's art, you get the boot.
But the games are still great. The games are still
here. Let's do a laughing before we get into the more serious topic because I got some DSP shit.
Oh God!
I'm aware that DSP said recently that he could be as handsome as Henry Cavill, but I can't find that clip. Yes, I saw that going around today. I thought I bookmarked it. I didn't. But instead,
he could not be as handsome as Henry Cavill's toe jam.
He said that. When asked if he would show his weights, Phil gets smug and chastises his audience for not paying him for it. Whereas most streamers try to be entertaining to get contributions, Phil demands money up front. Here we go.
I told you guys I was going to bring my weights into this room. I was going to come bring them and show them to you, and you didn't reciprocate.
By the way, the more you listen to this, the more I hear Jer.
Said all you got to do, we got to get some support, and we didn't get the support that day. So I didn't bring them in. I said, forget it. That was your one opportunity. I was going to bring the weights in here and show you. No lie, that was going to happen. I was going to literally just bring it in and say, here it is, and no one supported it. So I said, well, screw it. Then you don't get it. Sorry. That's how it works. What do you think? This is DSP's house of freebies? Is that what you think this is? DSPs give you everything for free, Emporium? No.
You know, go ahead, Jed.
The thing that a lot of streamers need to realize is they are the 21st century equivalent of street performers. They stand on a street corner, performing to their heart's content, trying to be as entertaining as possible with a fucking hat on the ground in front of them to collect.
I know I'm a dancing monkey.
Yes, a dancing monkeys, and that's what we are. Absolutely. So you put the performance out there and hope your hat's full at the end of the night. Once you forget that, can you imagine a street performer just walking around going like, I'll show you my sword swallowing act if you just give me $1.
Dude,
it's never gonna work.
When I went to Vegas last year,
it's a wrong hypothetical, Adam.
The way I don't want to know about you swallowing swords. I don't.
God damn it. Why did you have to make it gay? When I went to Vegas last year, when you go to Vegas, there's Fremont Street. Obviously, there's always Fremont Street. When you walk down Fremont Street, there's all the street performers and shit. Imagine, I remember this is also where I first saw my real life albino, like a black guy that's just pale. Kind of creepy to look at, but still cool. The dude, you see all those guys performing constantly wanting that money. I'm just now imagining an albino go like, "Hey, yeah, we'll do this drum session, but you have to pay me $5 first." I'm just imagining that. I saw a dude balance his head on a cup. And I'm not talking about any old cup. I'm talking about like a tiny cup. Like something smaller than this beer can. He balanced on that. It's fucking on his head, mind you. It was fucking insane to see. Imagine him asking me money for that first. I had to pay that dude money for that. I had to because that was like,
you don't
what
know
the
what the
fuck?
service is worth until you have it. It's not a predefined thing like a lot of business out there.
Yeah.
Actually,
There's
I
no
have the shot glass
trailers
here.
Look at the
like
escort
with
in
the
her
movie.
tight dress. Look at the escort in a tight dress. You know what you're getting when you pay for it.
I have this.
That's just a hidden penis, but hopefully not.
I have the shot glass here. This dude, okay, here, I don't know how to, here, I'm gonna full screen myself. Okay, this dude, I'm not kidding you. Okay, this is what he balanced his head on. Mind you, there was like a table down here, plates, more tables, more plates and shit. And then lastly, he balanced his head right on a shot glass size glass. It was fucking insane. Like, I had to give that guy money at that point.
Yeah, when you're actually extraordinary, people will feel compelled to pay you for it just out of shock. And that's what a lot of streamers need to remember is just like Adam said, you're a dancing monkey. You are trying to be entertaining and then the money comes afterward. Or you have, a repeated service that they know about. It's like, all
Yes.
right, if this buys
We-
this type of content or something like that, something that's well established.
We are here to be entertaining to you. If we're not being entertaining, if we're not being interesting, if we're not doing something that you like, if I'm not out here going, whoa, buddy, or anything like that, I just had to do that because I haven't rang my bell for a little while.
You had to.
If I'm not having fun, if I'm not having fun, I don't feel like you guys are having fun. That's why I focus in on what do I enjoy so I can try to give you guys the best content fucking possible because I know you guys are what's actually important and I don't take you guys for fucking granted. Unlike some people. And you guys can actually sometimes influence the stream. I will say that. Unlike a certain other redhead. Anyways, let's finish this up.
That's not what we're running here. When did I do that? April Fool's? I think it was the April Fool's Day, right? Because one stream I said I would bring my weights in, and the other stream I said I would lift up my shirt and show you my abs. That's right. Now,
I will lift up and show you my abs. Never, because you guys don't want to see that shit.
I remember.
I've seen
We've
it too many
already
times
seen
already.
it.
And neither time did I did the support come in. So I was like, oh well, I guess you guys just don't care. See, that's the thing. You want everything for free. You don't want to actually pay for it to earn it.
Oh my god.
So you don't get it.
Shut the fuck up. Do you realize how much shit a lot of us give away for free because we're small channels?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
play
I
coy.
virtually, everything I do is virtually for free because I have a small community. God damn, I hate this
You know
guy.
what's sad though? You know what's sad? Phil already beat me to it. DSP is still better than Bad Jer.
You know
He's
why?
at least
Because
entertaining.
he
like a
understands.
train
That's
wreck.
because he's in on the grift. He knows exactly what he's doing. Dermot, you explained this to me a while ago. He understands. He gives content to his detractors, who in turn create content for him to go. It's a circle of life. It's all parasitical, symbiotic relationship.
Jer's starting to have the same thing, but it's not. It's not.
No,
as
this is
fun as
different.
DSP.
Listen, all right.
And that's going to die off. You're already getting bored of Jer.
DSP may be a fucking cockroach, but he's not evil. He's just a dumb fuck. Jer is evil. He's not a good man. He's not a good human being. And he's dragging a lot of people down with him. Who does DSP drag down with him? Nobody.
Nobody.
Wife.
No.
I wasn't going to do that. I was not going to go there.
DSP is so fucking entertaining. Even when he doesn't mean to be entertaining. Even when he was going after the casino, that was somewhat, it was sad and pathetic, but it was entertaining.
But he understood. Let the casino do its thing.
Yes. He ended up doing that.
DSP is retardedly smart in this thing. At this point, he understands his role. He's going to beg till we've all moved on to bigger and hopefully better things. He'll still be here begging.
When he begs, it's not as sad and pathetic as when others beg.
Yeah.
When DSP begs, at least it's somewhat like, hey, you don't get it for free. He's like so toxic and dickish that it's like, you know what?
Because he
Fuck
accepts
it.
the truth.
Yes.
He is being who he is. It's that simple.
You can respect honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. He's gonna look at you and go like, if you
Respect
want me
the
to
game.
if you want me to eat this taco, you gotta give me $5. When it comes to Jared, though, it's just sad. He was begging people to sign up for his fucking website so that, hey, you can get Discord access and talk to him.
Whoa.
I don't even want Discord access to talk to you.
I know. I was debating
I have
doing it. I was debating making a fake Discord just so I could do it, so I could scan his fucking Discord and see what they're saying in there. But there's already people doing that, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll wait till the spies drop their shit." So
you'll get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Check out my Discord, Adam. It's all dash dropping AI music videos of my chat choose your own adventure segments. They're great. They're a little horrifying, but they're great.
Well, the shit they have you write is horrifying.
It is. I just wrote Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Twilight fan fiction.
I'm still telling you, that's the next. You do this correctly, that's the next best-selling fucking feminist book. You do this right, you will make bank. Rachel, talk to your husband. You publish the book, you guys will be rich forever.
I don't want to be rich off of that.
Make your money on the smut. Do it.
And then I can publish what I want.
By the way, I see you, Garfield. Don't you worry. I will get to you. I just want to say this, because Rachel's a poignant one. Okay, Rachel's a smart one here. Why? I don't know why the fuck she's watching us other than Jer. Not Jer. Fuck.
Aye.
Other than Jed.
Yeah.
Like Jed's the only reason she's watching us because
She's
rest
a
of us here are
faduffer.
retarded. Yeah. But she says entertainers get some attention for what they do. Then they try to shift to classical conditioning when their audience is running on operant conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very foolish. We don't disagree there. Don't disagree.
You don't switch your conditioning. You got to be consistent. Otherwise, you have a confused dog.
Yeah,
Listen,
I
am trying.
Boobs.
As you guys know, I put out my mixtape video this week. Didn't do so well. Okay, I'm trying to still put in some other content here.
Yeah.
This is why this stream is still existing because I like this fun time. I am a geek at heart. I like to nerd out and have fun. And the fact that we have had 581 views so far on the stream still is awesome. I know the JR content won't be around forever. It will eventually die off. But if you guys are still here having fun with us, that's the most important part. And by the way, Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with the $5. Shout out to you, brother. Says, just curious, have you ever heard about Liam Gray, aka Liam? He is I know this dude. I'm
old school Comicsgate. I know who Liam is.
He is Comicsgate and is in the middle of infighting with CG. It's hilarious. And
he's always infighting. I remember when it was bring John Malin and Ethan to me when he did that whole thing and they went on him. And yeah, that dude is nuts. I remember the whole thing where he was building his second addition to his house and everybody was questioning whether or not he had multiple wives and who was the first. I remember I know all the Liam Gray shit. I was there for all that stuff.
Let me double check that real quick, because Garfield, don't you worry, I will look. But while that's there, I was watching. So this is before I realized John Della Rose was a piece of fucking human filth.
Wait, it took you more than 1 or 2 tweets?
It was more recent. I will be very fair there. And yes, he did tweet out your thing. I will pull that up here in a second. No, I was watching John Della Rose's stream back when he was still technically a part of CG, and he would do drama casts and all that shit. Okay. I learned about Liam from there when he was still sucking off fucking EVS. That dude's insane.
Liam,
and at the same time, I think he's
man.
somewhat correct.
Liam,
he's not well.
yet he does hit the nail on the head a few times. That listen, the Liam's shit is legendary. His meltdowns and his attacks and the streams where they try to hold him accountable, or that's some insane shit. That dude's
They
not right in the
treat
head.
it. I will say this: they treat him like shit over there, and he constantly comes back and bends the fucking knee. He always
Yeah.
bends the knee.
Because he doesn't
So-
have recognition otherwise. He is
Mhm.
I don't want to say court jester, but he is the fool.
He is 100% their fool. Like I don't know, but by the way, Garfield, I have a bone to pick with you. Why the fuck did you give Chrissy money? What? I called you gay for a reason. Why the fuck you giving her money? Sleeper Agent Garfield, who was subscribed to Chrissy Mayer, 8 days sub, only stream he's has been activated and telling the truth. You had no problem dogpiling on Frosk and Amber Heard when they were bullied by the internet. Seems like you can dish it out, but you can't take it. I saw what she responded to that with, by the way.
What'd
Oh, yeah?
she say?
Let me see if I could pull it up. I think I retweeted it because there's so much. There was so much from that fucking stream yesterday where she was like, I mean, yeah, I did that, but it's not the
I mean,
same
after
as the
she went on
person
stream
here."
with Cecil and admitted to having planned it all.
Okay, so this is not Bizarre Garfield that said that she read, but it's a similar one. It is a similar one. So she might have yeeted yours, but this is what it is. Why were you totally okay with harassment dogpiling when it was Frosk or Mercante who got a run off Twitter, but you whine like literally cry when it's you?
You know, all right. You're gonna play
No,
Cloud.
you first, and then we'll play.
Okay.
This.
Well, here's the thing. Here's how I look at this. Frosk and Mercante, they didn't do anything with a plan. They did it with their social justice, identity politics shit in mind. They're with true believing bullshit. She planned all of this.
Mhm.
She admitted it. We've seen him
Last
multiple
night-
times, and then recently,
Mhm.
and not I didn't know about last night, but last I saw when she was on with Cecil, she admitted to things.
She
It
admitted
was
to
all
lying.
calculated. All this shit was calculated.
I showed it last night. She openly says to Melanie Mack. Reminder, she's been saying, I haven't connected any of this to Melanie Mack. I haven't connected any of this to Melanie Mack. I never connected any of the drama to Melanie Mack. Her first, like, when the drama started sparking up, she said, you made a statement on the quartering drama.
That's literally how you broach the subject. You can't use ignorance as an excuse when you literally ask a question like that.
It's insane. By the way,
It's fully malicious and moronic what she's done. This isn't Frosk, where she's just a bleeding idiot and a I don't know, an ideologue. So
or
she's
McCunty, who is pushing her agenda clearly and trying to take over.
They've never lied about who they are.
Exactly. Best way
They're
to put
just
it.
like DSP. They're honest in their insanity. Melanie or Chrissy here, it's a lot more insidious what she's done. A lot more
she
deceptive.
100% knew what she was doing. She's done this before. I do have a stream where she's reacting to Ethan Ralph's Revenge Prawn and then brings on Ethan Ralph.
I don't want to know anything about that. I don't.
Oh, it's not a good video.
I don't want to know that.
Yeah, there's his gut. That's where the gut came from, and you see it wiggle.
No,
it is.
No,
it's a disturbing video that he posted out there. But she reacted to that, then had Ethan Ralph on during the Rekieta drama, had Rekieta on. Now you have Melanie Mack on. It's a pattern of events. But anyways, let's watch this real quick and watch her squirm.
Totally okay with harassment dog piles when it was Frosk or Mercanti who got run off Twitter, but you whine, literally cry when it's you. Well, harassment dog piles. Well, I did a Frosk parody, like an
I'm laughing so hard inside right now because of just how she's struggling to answer this because you're dead to fucking rights.
Yeah,
you're dead to fucking rights.
Impression, and I did a Alyssa Mercanti parody impression. I think that's probably what you're thinking of. Whining and cry when it's you. I'm not whining and crying. if I was crying the other day, it's because I was thinking about all the shit going on in my actual real life.
Oh, come on.
Fuck up. Dude, see, Dermy, when she was on with Cecil, that real life stuff wasn't a part of her conversation anymore. When she was in friendly territory with a white knight, it was all easy to talk about that stuff there. Her personal life, real life problems weren't a part of it. But now, back where she has to defend herself without a white knight to shield her and sweep.
By the way, I watched Brittany's video today where she dances for $5 on Cecil Street. And then I thought this was a joke. I'm not even lying. I thought this was a joke when I heard this. I didn't realize it was real. Last night she danced for $2. She's a dancing fucking monkey for $2. This is from Cope and Seeth because I could not react to that whole stream last night. It was both boring and at the same time killing me. It was killing me to watch that shit. But from Cope and Seeth, Chrissy Mayer dancing through the pain. What a pro. Never seen someone basically spend 3 hours reading hate mail while fake laughing before. I'm sure all of this will have no lasting impact on her reputation, LMAO. F&T did not sound very thrilled to talk about it tonight. I will say that. But you have Nicholas Diorio, who has me blocked, by the way, and I don't remember why.
I don't even know who that is.
No idea.
He's another YouTuber drama content individual who's been farming this for all it's worth. I don't know why the fuck he has me blocked. I legitimately don't.
Might be a chain block.
I mean, RT,
you do follow a lot of people.
I follow a lot of people, and at the same time, I piss a lot of people off. I fully admit to that. So
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't remember what it might have been. It could have been just about anything. But anyways, let's just watch this.
Nicholas T. Oreo for $2. Dance for my $2. Dan. Should I do?
This is just sad.
That's all. I see this, and my first thought is, you really are unaware of how bad this is if you're doing that. You think you're being funny. I'm a comedian. I'm doing a dance for the $2 to make fun and look happy. You're in the shit, honey. You're in the deepest.
She's not taking it
seriously
seriously enough.
Yeah. I mean,
no.
She's still in the intro for FNT, so that has not been settled yet. But
I will give them some credence. This happened late last night. How long do they take to make their thumbnails and their intros? So
Harry Chain's fast, but he's not that fast.
Yeah, like this was. She started the stream off last night.
Fake Wizard's probably going to get into the intro video in her time slot.
Is
he already in it?
Yeah, he's in it. He's in it.
Anyways, though,
I checked today.
When I saw what they said on F&T tonight, don't get me wrong, I saw it. I saw it all. Gary was not impressed. It sounds like they don't know what to fucking do. They don't know what to do, and they're trying to handle it behind the scenes.
Which is the smart thing to do.
Yes.
Handle it quiet, handle it behind the scenes, and then just make a statement and move the fuck on.
But more people should do. There's too much drama in this sphere.
The reason why there's drama in this sphere is, yes, I'm more or less a drama merchant. I'll fully admit that I'm more or less a drama merchant.
You are, but you took a year.
You report on drama. You don't instigate it. Like if you were going out there trying to find ways to start it, that's what I mean.
Listen, I make sure Derby doesn't get involved in drama.
I don't want to ever be a part of the story. That is not something I want to be. I might ask people who are part of the story. I might talk to people who are a part of the story. I will always be 100 with you. When I put out my Chrissy Mayer video the other day that got 6,000 fucking views, why the fuck did that get 6,000 fucking views? I ended up being told, hey, Camelot wasn't 100 with the statements. Okay. I put that in that video when I made that whole clip. I quickly went to my comment section and said, hey, he wasn't being 100 with his statements. I'll address this on stream the next night. And I did. I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm going to tell you what I truly think and what I truly feel. I don't want to be a part of the drama. I hate being a part of dramas. It is the last fucking thing I ever want to be in. No matter how many times people say I love this, I don't like the Chrissy Mayer section of this. The quartering one, you know what? Fuck him. Melanie Mac, I've been A-logging her for a while. I don't want to actually be a part of your guys' fucking dirty shit because you're all disgusting to me. So, is what it is. But anyways, the Serious Man member for 15 months. Shout out to you. Dan Sturmy. No.
All right, you guys want to end something fun? I think this would be fun.
How about before we do that, I do the more serious one.
Oh, we weren't already talking serious?
Oh, you clearly mean Stuart fails to save the universe, right?
Let's save the nice one for after this.
Okay, we'll end on a high note then. I thought we were ending.
Yeah, we're gonna want to end on a high note.
I didn't know you had something.
No, the Chrissy Mayer
ugly.
stuff was actually
that was
not planned
impromptu.
For tonight.
Okay,
that was all impromptu. This is the darker shit.
All right,
and it is VTuber related, so I know people are gonna. I know people are gonna slightly tune out.
All right, guys, stick around. I've got something fun to redeem it afterwards. I got two things. I got titties, and then we got something fun.
So yes, I am the TMZ sphere. So again, I was alerted to this today. This is a part of my Weird and Wild, and realized this.
All right, remind me, who is this person?
This is Silverveil. She used to be a part of. I just had it. Almost said Niji Sanji. Why? V Shoujo. She's long since gone. She was a part of a drama where when people were calling her a transphobe because she wanted to play Wizard game. That's about it. And then it's a whole thing. She's, boobies, and she has a lewd account that I can't share. Yeah,
I'm okay with boobies. I'm always okay with boobies.
I don't know if I like Wolf Gamer, but
I mean,
she's kind of fun. She's sweet. She's wholesome. She's kind of fun, but at the same time, boobies.
Boobies.
And she has that. This is a post I never thought I would have to make, but our beloved communities deserve to know. My brother Konzetsu has passed away. He was our whole world, and now a giant piece of it is missing.
Okay,
please check out
real brother or VTuber associate.
I think real brother.
Okay.
I think maybe real brother.
I want to make sure I understand what's going on here. Okay.
I think, I don't know for sure. I haven't looked too deep into this, but this is where we're gonna get to the weird thing. It could just be VTuber brother.
Okay.
Please check on your loved ones and take depression seriously. You never know what will be your last moment with them. Life can change in a second. The world disappears forever. Nothing is guaranteed. You're just kind of seeing where this is going. I don't want to take light of the situation. It's fucked up. Always check on them people. And sometimes you don't know when somebody is in these situations. I've been through this stuff before, and I've been a little bit open about my own issues with this. So I don't talk about it a lot because I'm not proud of it. So please check in on people. But this is where it gets even darker.
Okay.
Lena Virus account, which a virus account is a super fan account that goes around trying to promote the VTubers they like. If you actually cared enough about him, he wouldn't be dead right now.
Holy fuck.
I mean, sometimes you can only do so much. Especially if it's a digital relationship.
Yeah, I don't know how super close and connected this person was, but this is thick and disgusting.
This is why sometimes we say the internet was a mistake, because it gives people like this who will never be held accountable for saying sick shit like this, because you would never walk up to somebody in the flesh where you are within arm's reach and say something like this, because you would get knocked the fuck out.
You would get dogpiled. I can't open up the quote tweets because they locked the comments, but their quote tweets are just people dogpiling them and saying, not agreeing with them at all, but saying the shit that needs to be said. So
even if that were true, I believe in decorum around death. You have to be a truly heinous person in my mind to have your death celebrated. Like Mustache Man in Germany, of course, people celebrated that death, right? Like, that's the level I'm talking of. Even if there's someone who I vehemently disagree with on every aspect of their life, when they pass away, I'm going to say, I'm sorry for the family's loss. I hope they're doing all right. And then there's a mourning period for enemies as much as anything else. So I don't
And-
think there's enough decorum in death these days.
There's
People
what you
still
say in-
act just as violently.
And there's
And
what you say in
I-
public and what you
Mhm.
say in private.
And I will say this, yes, I'm a very big Trump supporter. I 100% think what he said when it came to Rob Reiner's death was a bad move. I
Yeah,
think
it was
what he
not in
said,
good taste. I
it was
said that
not
myself.
a good move. It
I don't
was a
like- I
bad
di-
move.
Listen.
Not stay super political here, but it like
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's nasty. It's gross. Why the fuck are you saying this shit? And again, like what Phil said, he's known 3 people. I've known somebody that it is one of the most shocking things, and the person that I knew was relatively important in my life at some point in time. I've had my own struggles with it. It's not easy at all, and when it rocks your world, it's fucking insane to do. And I do think it's the weak way out, but at the same time, it's so it's so fucking dark when this shit goes on, and to make light of it at all is disgusting in my eye. That's why I did want to say it, because I saw this going around. I was like, no, there's no way this is real. And I did want to, at least, because I do cover VTuber shit here. Not just Jer.
Once the Jer shit's over, get ready.
I still want to do the Saikuna stuff. I have not seen if Lena has said
All right.
anything on this, because that's a virus account who means they're super big fans of her. So
I'm
I
going
haven't
to
seen
lighten
that.
our mood before I.
That's why I specifically said
Okay.
leave the fun stuff for after this.
Yeah, I'm saving this
Oh,
so every
hi.
time someone complains about jiggle physics in games and anime, I can show it to them. Let's just enjoy. I would like to go on the waves. Isn't that great?
Those are all natural.
Isn't that great?
Yep.
This is why life is worth living, right there.
Oh,
That's why God invented boats.
Yeah.
This is why we. You know what? I'll pull up my thing real quick.
She
after
knows
this, but
exactly what's going
yeah.
on there too.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at
But
that. Someone's like, yes, I
do
have
wanna-
fantastic. She says, I have fantastic tits, and I want you to see them.
I do want to address
Oh.
what Phil's saying right there. We need to be better than the leftist mob. When there was, I don't know if it's even a real tweet or whatever, when there was a thing that was said by somebody in response to Chrissy Mayer, I didn't like it either. I thought it was disgusting. I try to at least have some level of decorum. I might speak a lot of hyperbolically and say I want people destroyed, but I do
destroy
have
her in a
decorum
minute.
and nuance.
I want to destroy her.
Let me pull this up real quick.
That's what I want to do.
Butter.
No, don't
keep
go
this
away.
playing.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
keep
lose
it
this.
playing.
Yeah,
Keep it playing, because
listen, this is my opiate right here.
this I'm not keep this playing when I pull this up.
Yeah,
You talked about
I'm not listening to you right now.
No, you talked about this is why God made boobs and shit, and she knew her assignment.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show this. Define
yeah.
boobs from Buttercup cosplay.
Yeah, and you got to realize also that listen, I have done plenty of deep research on Buttercup cosplay. So I've she understood her assignment. Listen, she's
they
enhanced,
both
too.
understood. They both
She's
understood
enhanced.
their
And
assignment.
honestly, that's when it's the most attractive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When they know. You know, the whole like, how
Listen,
dare you look at me? Well, you're
listen,
dressed
her-
in nothing.
Her and Pinky Chew, all those goth girls.
Listen, Pikachu might be a psychotic individual, but at the same time, god damn, I
God
do.
damn!
follow
I
her
mean, I'm gonna
Instagram.
listen. I'm gonna risk it. I'm not gonna try and
I'd
fix
risk
her,
it.
but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
I'd risk it. I'd risk
All
it.
right, all right.
I'd risk it.
Just to stay on. I was gonna save this one for another time, but since you brought it up, let me bring up one more.
Listen,
Just-
I heard the whole thing from Tectone that apparently lip fillers don't give good head game, but at the same time, I'm gonna be over here like, you know what? I don't know until
I need to. I need to do some serious trial and error
research.
myself. I mean,
Yes.
so right here, I got one more for you.
Conduct the scientific method on lip
if we're
fillers.
talking about-
we need to try. We
If
won't
we're
know until we
talking
try.
about risk and reward, okay.
This is why I'm not gay.
If you're talking about risk and reward,
Understandable.
and this one has audio on it, so here we go.
This might
And
be
this is how I
too
woke up
edgy.
with a missing kidney.
Jeez, seriously?
There's Buttercup,
And there was Pinky Chew in there.
and they're all there.
Going down, handsome?
Okay,
Yeah.
listen, I'm going to.
I'm going to.
Because
Kidney's worth it. I got a spare.
we got. I mean,
You're married. Shut up. Oh, you can't see my cursor.
You see, there's Buttercup right there.
The one in front of Buttercup is the one I want.
This
The one
one?
that kind of shows a little.
Listen,
the other one. The one
I'm
that
gonna
kind of
lose
shows
a-
a little teeth. There's something really hot about that.
I am fully aware that I'm going to lose a part of my soul from this encounter. A part of me is going to go missing.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna
Angie
die,
Griffin.
but
Oh,
it'll be worth it.
listen. Angie Griffin is a dangerous woman. That's a dangerous woman. We try
Buttercup
not to go back to her. But
Angie Griffin, Buttercup cosplay, Pinky Chew, these are all dangerous individuals.
My wife just approved me watching this, so I don't have to shut up.
Listen,
It's in the chat.
These are all dangerous individuals. I would
Yes.
100% risk it.
And a part of me, whether it's a kidney or a part of my soul, will go missing. But I'm going to remember and treasure that experience for the rest of my life.
I don't remember her at, and thank God I don't remember her at, but it's an Irish goth chick that I follow that has an OnlyFans.
That's really dangerous. That sounds
Holy
really
shit.
dangerous.
Holy shit. Do I follow her for a reason? I don't remember her at, but whenever she posts, it's like, I have to look at that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna risk it all. Listen, there'll be nothing left of me when this is done. There'll be nothing left of me. I'll be a dried up husk. But you know what? Just put the IV in. A month later, maybe I'll be okay. I don't know, but I'll have a smile on my face.
The rest of my organs will 100% be on the black market.
Dude,
but
you'll lose 100 pounds from that right there. You'll lose 100 pounds from that.
I will go walking in looking like Jer like I already do and come out looking like fucking Ryan Kennel.
I am.
You should be happier than Ryan Kennel.
I will.
I'll be happy for the rest of my days after this.
Yeah. I could be. Wrong answer. Should have gotten off the elevator and ran. No, fuck off, Weasel. We're risking it. This is all 100% mental. This is all 100% mental illness and risks for life, and like you're gonna lose something.
Smile. We admitted it. I just admitted a part of my soul will be missing after this. I admit that. A chunk will be gone.
You'll never fully leave this day.
No, I won't. A part of you will be
I would
happy
be able to
forever.
die happy. You know what? If this is how I die, at least I'll die with a smile on my face.
Listen, going out doing what I loved.
Yeah. Buttercup cosplay.
All right. So we lighten the mood. And now let's do one last fun thing. So we all know we are a week away from Mandalorian Grogu and all the shit surrounding it. But I stumbled upon this the other day. A fan-made trailer for a piece of real Star Wars content. So chat will raise their hand because they're chat and they're well-educated people. KOTOR, Knights of the Republic, who's played it? Okay.
Wait.
KOTOR 1.
KOTOR 2. That's when you had the dude that had the mask and shit like that, right?
No, that's Revan. That's KOTOR 1. Revan.
Yeah, I played that. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
The weird look, the white and red.
Oh, Nihilus.
And then you ended up battling that the witch that could manipulate sword,
Darth Treya, AK. Yeah. So all right, well, that's KOTOR 2. So but KOTOR 1 came first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
KOTOR 1 came first, and KOTOR 1 is a classic. It was a classic. It's fantastic, great game. Well, apparently, there's some fans out there, and listen, full disclosure, this looks okay.
Hammond, you're talking Jed?
Yeah.
Jed here?
I'm perpetually addicted to The Witcher 3.
Yeah, there's your...
He's more than just addicted. He's a Witcher connoisseur. He's a expert on The Witcher. You will like his content when the next season of Witcher comes around. Trust me, he knows what he's talking about.
I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I'm a book fan, a game fan. Unfortunately, I watched the television show. I actually have lore videos up for The Witcher lore and histories on my channel. Mainly a 3-part series that cover everything. Beginning of the universe, basically, to the start of the book. So you get a nice, good recap in 3 parts.
If you guys, by the way, if you guys aren't subbed to these two people, you're fucking insane by now. Okay, Jed's Star Wars expert. Jed is
No,
an
I'm the
expert
Star
on
Wars
Wizards.
expert.
Adam's the.
I said I've been drinking. Shut up. So
said that.
Adam's it. I pointed this way, but looked at Jed. Adam's the Star Wars expert. Jed is an expert on fucking Witcher, Doctor Who. He knows more about Doctor Who
All
than
right.
I do, and I know a lot about.
No.
Doctor Who.
All right. KOTOR remake. That thing's never going to happen because nobody wants it to happen. But also, that thing's never going to happen. And it's Disney Star Wars. It's a Disney Star Wars adaptation remake. Nobody wants that. But here we go. So I stumbled upon this the other day, and I thought this would be a good show to go over it on.
Mhm.
There's a fan-made trilogy being worked on for KOTOR 1, a movie. Now, this thing, full scope, this thing looks campy as fuck, cheap as fuck. You know what it has? It has soul. It has soul. So I want you guys to watch this with me. Did I share it?
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. I didn't see it pop up.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Trailer for Knights of the Old Republic Part 1, covering the events on Terrace.
I'll always say staff lifesavers are my favorite. They're just fucking cool.
Double bladers. That would be so these are the characters from KOTOR 1. We're gonna get Bastila. We're gonna get all of them in here. Here we go.
She's got a power. I don't know how this stuff works. I could change.
All right, so that's supposed to be, for those who know, that's supposed to be Cartho and Assi, and this is supposed to be Revan with his mind wiped. So here we go. It's covering all the events of Terrace, and this is very cheap, but you know what? It's got passion, and I feel it better than anything Disney Star Wars doing.
The tide of the war. The Sith know that, and they'll stop at nothing to find her. All I know is when I fight for her, she makes me faster, smarter, braver.
Got it. So we escaped Taurus.
It is so B movie. It is B movie level, but
it's right.
See, you can 24 seconds in, you can already see they care about what
they
it is
care.
they're doing.
That's my point. They see, you can feel it. They give a damn.
Just that little space battle. It's like that's so B movie.
This is what AI is for. This is what AI is for. People who cannot afford to do massive special effects.
Yes.
Rip it from the game, have the AI make it look pretty, and then slap it back up here.
AI is for three things. One, people that don't know how to use Photoshop. Two, gathering up clips and shit like that you need to just quickly use for a video. Three, shit like this. That's what AI is good.
Where do boobies go?
Booby? Oh, you know what? Making boobies bigger, then editing pictures, and so on and so forth. You get it. This is actually a legitimate use for AI, and I'm all on board for this.
All right,
I'm not an AI hater. Okay, I like AI.
It's a tool.
It's a tool.
It's a tool. It's a tool.
Yeah.
So Studio 70, The King's Academy. If they make this, I'm ready to watch it and give it a look so far.
The search for Bastila is taking too long.
Darth Malik. They never show his face either. It's all shot from behind.
And if you know it, you already know what he looks like. And it's so badass. Oh, God.
And they do the voice. It's Darth Malik. I'm feeling it.
We cannot risk our escaping terrorists. Destroy the planet.
Look at this. Look at this. They did a Gamorrean better than Book of Boba Fett. Remember the Gamorreans book of Boba Fett? It's a better looking Gamorrean.
This is great.
They're showing how much they love and care this. I want to watch this. I want to already watch this. Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah. Hang on. I had to do something real quick. All right. Where I lost? Hang on. I lost it. Hold on a second. Sorry, I changed windows for a second there. There we go. All right.
Well, that Teal'c already looked kind of hot.
Now, although they don't have her Twi'lek ears, the pointed ears that's missing, but that's a nitpick.
It looks a little wonky, but again,
but they're making the effort
for fanfic. Yeah, this is
making the effort.
You know what? I'd still pull on those, even though that's where her brain
remember, dude, mission's only 14. Okay, mission's only 14. You don't know that. You didn't play the game. You don't know that. I'm gonna forgive you. Mission's only 14 years old. It's okay.
I feel disgusting.
That's not a 14-year-old girl playing her, though.
Thank God.
Look at the quality of the Sith Trooper armor here.
God damn.
And there's Canderous. There's Canderous. Yeah.
I don't like stealing this from other people's shows or anything. I like to always have my own thoughts and opinions, but I do have to reference this from fucking F&T tonight.
Mm.
They managed to make KOTOR and this universe still feel like fucking Star Wars. And I'm just looking at this. I'm looking at the Sith troopers and everything. I'm looking at just the little bits and pieces here. Even though this is a fan-made thing, you can still feel the love and just the way they look. You can tell that it's fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just like Adam always says, Star Wars is not dead.
No, it's not. So here's Canderous Ordo kicking some ass. That's Dantooine going to the Jedi Academy on Dantooine. That's the Ebon Hawk. Everybody knows the Ebon Hawk.
We believe the Force gave you this glimpse into the origin of the war. That we might.
Look at that Revan outfit there, dude.
Oh, God damn, it looks so badass.
Disney could literally have this quality, and if the writing and the feel was this good, I think we would forgive them.
Yeah.
They won't. They won't.
They're too retarded.
Yeah.
Follow its clues. End it.
A planet was just.
That's I forget what his exact name, but that's Malik's apprentice. You have to fight him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
that kind of looks like, I can't think of his name right now, but it's a legitimately far right black.
But dude,
like
the
person.
armor and the look is right. It's right out of the game. That's what his armor looked like in the game, and he had shadows around his eyes like that. They're literally ripping everything from the game. They haven't changed anybody's looks.
I'm glad there's enough people that still care about Star Wars to put this much effort in, because this is not a low effort fan film.
No. They worked hard on this. You could tell to get the looks right.
And the council wants to waste time talking to a petty engineer?
In every generation.
Hey, Bastila, looking good. Bastila.
Every war. The Force raises up a champion to drive back the dark side.
A little weak on the choreography there, but
you can't.
It's forgivable.
It's forgivable. Fan film.
Better than baseball bats and Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, exactly.
Anointed few have the power to shape the galaxy.
Oh, that Wookiee.
Odin Orr, Ulic Keldroma.
All right, now also he's holding Canderous's gun all wrong. That grip is there for a reason. It's held at the waist like this. It's not held like that. I'm gonna nitpick. But still, it's the gun. That's Canderous's autocannon. That's Canderous's autocannon.
Revan and Malik. Or so.
T3 M4. May you rest in peace, little buddy.
We thought.
Maybe the difference between a hero and a villain is in the funds they keep.
Come on, take the risk.
Time to rumble.
When is this coming out?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh,
right there.
It's now. That's now.
sorry,
It's out. 5/7/26 came out last week. See if you can find this. I mean, I didn't know that. I didn't see that part. I quit out right here last time I looked at it. I didn't see the release date, so it's out. Escape from Terrace. Oh.
All right. Where do you get it from, though?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Nope, that's still just another trailer.
I've got their behind the scenes. I've got their prologue. I'm checking out their actual website.
Look at their YouTube real quick.
Well, anyway, so here it is. I thought you guys would enjoy this for the simple fact that this is.
I got it. The full video, 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's right on their YouTube. Wait, no. Yeah,
170 views 8 days ago.
This thing.
170?
Only 170.
You mean 170,000?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it was out. I didn't see the release date was last week. So I'm probably gonna check. Oh, I think I know. Oh, you know what I'm gonna. Now I know what I'm gonna watch on the plane next Friday.
I just saved it to my watch later.
So did I.
This is something I'm gonna.
Now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna load it up because, and you know what I was gonna do too. It's kind of ironic. I was gonna load up KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2 on my laptop for downtime next weekend.
But
it's a little ironic. I like that.
By the way, I this is their first trailer, and right off the gate, just this right here alone, I feel Star Wars.
Well, that's
Just the still.
that's a Jedi Civil War era Sith dreadnought right there.
These people care more about it. I do love the fact. Excuse me, sorry about that. I do love the fact that fans will always love something more than what these modern day IPs holders are putting out. You know, you take a look at Lord of the Rings. There's more than likely plenty of shit that Lord of the Rings fans have put out there that are fan made and shit like that. They care for this shit. I've been watching a bunch of AI, like not AI, but anime lore videos. I don't know how to get AI out of that. Whatever. I've been watching all their lore videos and shit, and it's like when you deal with a fan, they actually put out high quality content. And I know it's getting late, but they'll also put out fun content. When they know what the mission is, they'll put out fun content. And Jed, are you a football fan?
No.
I used
Adam,
to be.
you used to be.
I used to be.
We all know who the Cleveland Browns are, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many of you guys saw this the other day? I think Adam's smiling.
No, I haven't seen this, but I mean,
I see
I've
Jed
seen part of it.
cringing.
I didn't watch it on like the sound on, but I really like Matt Pat, but this just looks so cringe.
It's so cringe, but Matt Pat knew what the mission was. We're not going to watch the whole thing because it's 3 minutes.
I do
long.
really like Matt Pat.
Matt Pat knew what the mission was for a Cleveland Browns fucking like trailer. He knew what the mission was. It has a 90s feel. It is just fun. That's why I like this. It is just blatantly fun for a team that's kind of shitty. So,
hey you! Hear about the super rad fighting game that's sweeping Cleveland, Ohio? Well, I'm about to give you an exclusive first look before it takes over the country. Come on!
Again, wrong audience all entirely, but I love it. I love it just because it's Matt Pat. It's fucking Matt Pat, and he knows what the mission is, and to just have fun with it.
This is Street Fighter CLE, a state-of-the-art game featuring the most elite warriors in the world. With gameplay that packs a punch and special features that'll blow your mind. Stay on your toes to fend off your opponent's special moves.
Right?
Like winning?
I don't even know what this is referencing.
The opponents of Cleveland Browns special moves, winning. Because they can't.
Yes. Yes. I'm not denying you. Listen, I love my Chiefs. We've been in a bad time and we only drafted fucking defenders. What the fuck is wrong with us right now? Anyways, though, like Browns aren't somebody to root for most of the time, but this is just so fun and quirky. I had to play a little bit of it.
He's going turbo mode!
Why is there Buccaneers? Is that what we're supposed to?
Ahoy?
Oh, Buccaneers is the only thing I can think of.
Untouchable! Add insult to injury with the victory
Lions.
Quotes. And if you've got good enough timing, you might just score a perfect victory. And listen to how crisp those sound effects are. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. And when you win, strike a pose that really rocks.
You know, I appreciate this. I appreciate this a lot. It's so 90s. It's so cheesy. It's so quirky. And just having Matt Pat involved made me smile.
I don't think they understand football fans, but yeah, that is pretty cringe for Matt Pat. But I'm glad he hasn't completely left the internet when he left all his channels, because I stopped watching his channels. I tried to give them a chance, the new host, but I wasn't interested. So it's good to
Matt
see
Pat
that he
went
hasn't.
on to do political shit.
Yeah, lobbying
And, like,
Congress
actually
for
fighting.
concrete creators. Yeah, just making definitions for online work. Because as someone who worked in the military, worked with government, they're stuck in the 90s. Still using fax machines, still using websites that weren't new in 2005. So anyone who makes their living off the internet exclusively is something they fundamentally don't understand, and the law doesn't respect them, doesn't
respect
take care of them. there aren't any protections in place. So him focusing on that type of political, lobbying, I think is a good thing. Because he's not
Reimagining
going
like
for a party or
Mhm.
something.
Even just reimagining how like copyright law works or
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because guys, if you guys like Ballbusters, it's no longer gonna be like the pin thing at the top of my channel here soon because I realized that's what it was. I'm gonna keep Ballbusters even though it's getting copyrighted to fucking hell now. It is so goddamn annoying opening up YouTube studios and constantly saying, "Oh, Ballbusters episode 10 was copyrighted because we played something," and it's like, I'm
That
not
nobody
gonna
cared
remove
about
anything.
4 years ago, but now suddenly,
Yeah.
A
I'm
lot
not
of my
gonna
old
remove
stuff is
anything
getting
from it
hit.
because it's like, why? If you guys like that old show, you can go back and watch it. I'm not gonna be removing anything from it. I'm just gonna keep it. I removed something from like the 3rd episode that I started thinking, Why? I'm not. If you want to watch it, you can watch it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not gonna fight back. But the fact that I'm getting retroactive copyrights on all these things, it's so stupid.
I was such a nervous person in the back of the day when I started for stuff. So none of my stuff is in danger, my streams, because I was always just worried it's going to get me copyrighted. So I didn't do anything crazy. Now I know how the game is played. I know what's good and what isn't, who's going to hit me, who isn't. But I understand what we're talking about. I once in a blue moon, something way back in the day will get hit. And I'll be like, wait a minute, that's from 2-3 years ago. Why the fuck is that happening now? I saw somebody watching, somebody watched a stream from years ago. A couple views came up. I'm like, wow. That's from a long ass time ago. Why are you watching that?
That's how I feel. My
By the way,
Witcher content is always like that.
I shared this and then I was gonna pull it down, but it just dawned on me. You know what? You want to know what my favorite Jed lore is?
Oh God,
The fact that he was no, actually, Junkyard Heroes got a little cringe for me. I'm gonna be real. It got a little weird. My favorite one is that you were Riva, and that you die. That you were Riva the dwarf, and you were a lesbian.
No
That
one
was my favorite
remembers
one.
that. Yeah, that was for the initial campaign I was a part of. I think I
Yeah,
was
that
briefly
was the
guessing
second-
on one of the other ones. I think
That was the second D&D one. And my
Mhm.
favorite lore about you is like I was so done with the character, I just wanted to die, so I allowed myself to die. I
Yeah,
told them
I
I wanted to
purposely
die.
got her killed because I had her as a black dwarf with a Tolkien beard, and she was Riva, and I'd have her spin around randomly all the time. Like, all right, I'm gonna roll for a useless spin, but I kept not dying or getting hurt, so I just kept charging in. I was a stealth build, and I was charging in, tanking everything, and I would not die.
Make it stop.
Exactly. So eventually, the DM took pity on me, and he's like, basically the DM equivalent of there's a bolt of lightning from the sky, and you're just dead.
It was also the last episode, which made
I
it
know.
even funnier.
And then we went
It's
on
like-
to Junkyard Heroes, where I was a lizard man with over 1,000 children. That
You were
wasn't
also
part of my
there.
lore. That was given to me by the DM. He's like, oh, by the way, this giant lizard lady you had sex with a few episodes ago had 1,000 kids and sent you wallet-sized photos of all of them.
I didn't
Yay.
remember. Junkyard Heroes I never got into. I don't know why. It was just I missed so many of the episodes and it got really hard for me to get into it.
It
even
was
though I
getting
did
long in the
try.
tooth. We went for
Mhm.
over a year, and that was way too long for that concept.
It was the same thing with the third D&D
Frost
run that
Maiden?
they did. Yeah, Frost Maiden. Frost Maiden got way too long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that got way too long. Apparently it ended. I was listening to the last one and it was like, wait, it ended. Oh, okay. It just got so convoluted and insane. So I do miss those. I miss a good D&D
Hang on.
watch through. So.
One last thing. I
and then
just found this. One that just we don't have to talk about it. Just God damn it, wrong fucking browser. Shit, hold on. I was just while I was waiting for you guys to finish that, I was just skimming something and I found this. Just to go out on another smile. All right, here, look at this.
Ryan killing it was hilarious. Which made a route I actually build in. You can't kill each other. It was the
All right, here we go. This upcoming strategy RPG lets you search for characters by chest size. Indie developer Takashi Mochibe is once again proving that nobody does chaotic niche RPG energy quite like the Japanese indie creators with this new, so far unannounced game.
I'm on board.
I'm on board. I'm on board.
I'm gonna have at least one. Actually, I'm gonna have majority of them all big titties, and a decent amount. I'm gonna have a decent amount that are
She
reasonable.
has a fantastic backstory.
Yeah,
that's front loaded.
There's plenty of plot there. Plenty of plot.
Plot to fill both my hands and my face.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I just wanted to share that real quick.
Sorry, I got a little cold there. I had a shiver. Sorry, we're also gooters here, guys. See Westward Smile.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
Not all of us are married.
We're done here.
Anyways, yes, we are done. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, Adam, where can the people find you?
My channel, The Renaissance Nerd, where content's a little light, has been for a little bit. I've been doing some stuff, going through some stuff, but we are coming up on my Day of Doom in roughly, literally a week from now, which is why I won't be here next week, because I will be sitting in my hotel room in Florida, awaiting my Day of Doom on Memorial Day, May 25th. Actual real Star Wars Day. Myself, Jed, and a few others, we will be at Galaxy's Edge. I bought my day pass last night, and I hate myself for it. We'll be there where I'll be parodying being a Disney Star Wars stan for a couple hours as we walk the circuit, partake in some events, some rides, some things to do in Galaxy's Edge while I'm being recorded. It's going to be terrible for my soul. And then later that day, we will be going to see Mandalorian and Grogu. There will be some more recorded content surrounding that, as well as following up with my fake review, my Stan review on the first, and then quickly after that, my actual review of Mandalorian and Grogu. Anyway, so I will be here next week, but throughout the rest of this week, we'll just see what the week brings in terms of live streams, other stuff, and Crimson Desert. I don't think I'm going to finish it before next Friday, Jed. I don't think it's going to happen.
You're not going to.
And I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it's enough time. It's not enough time. Anyway, so check out my channel. And I'll see you guys when I get back.
See you later, buddy. I'm going to miss you. There's going to be a whole bunch of brand new J-Lord to reinvigorate you with. You know what's going to happen. There's no way in fucking hell he can survive this bad news that we're getting right now without drinking and then doing something stupid. And then definitely not next weekend without drinking and doing something stupid. That's Memorial Day weekend. You want to tell me he's going to a bunch of fucking barbecues or grilling himself?
Yeah.
And not drinking?
Yeah, no one's going to invite him over.
Yeah,
to
you know what we're going to do?
house.
You know what we're going to do the day before Memorial Day weekend this Sunday night? We're going out to dinner with Brad and talking Star Trek. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do. Lucky. And we're going to have fun, not listen to Dare crap.
Well, I mean, Jared crap is my fun. Well, yeah, actually, I'm going to read.
No, it's not fun. It's killing your soul. It's killing your soul.
A little bit inside each time, but still, it pays the bills right now. Holy shit.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does.
Oh, I'll tell you afterwards. Anyways, Jed, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Everyone can find me on YouTube at The Endless Frontiers. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, Saturday Night Drive-In returns on both my channel and Adam the Renaissance Nerds. I felt like it was time for a great mythological classic film, so I picked Ray Harryhausen's Jason and the Argonauts. First time watching it, and spoilers, I absolutely loved it. We should have a great discussion for that. And then sometime probably after drive-in, maybe after roundtable on Sunday, I will be finishing the main story of Crimson Desert. I have about a chapter and a half left. I think I can do it. So I'm going to push through to the end because I want to play Lego Batman and stream that when it comes out this next week. So I'm hoping to finish the main story at least for Crimson Desert before then. And then Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern in its new time slot, Rider Flight returns, and just as a tease for that, this is a real story I will be talking about. Pirates are polluting Loch Ness. There are pirates versus the Loch Ness monster going on right now.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay.
You know what I'm probably going to be talking about this week, but before I go, I do want to pimp out a channel. If you guys have been following the Jared lore, he's been talking a whole lot about how, hey, all these trolls watching me right now as a farm content. They're making me money because I'm reading these ads and I get paid per viewer. It's like 50 cents per viewer. But that's besides the point. If you guys want to fight back against that, not actually give Jed a view, not Jed. Sorry about that.
Keep doing that.
He's been drinking.
I've been drinking. If you don't want to give Jer a view, okay, give Jed the views. Don't give Jer. But if you don't want to give Jer a view and know what he's saying, I'm gonna pimp out a channel real quick called Raw Jer Live. This is a Rumble channel that solely streams Jer content as it's going on at that period of time. So you can watch this guy instead of Jer. So when he does those ad reads, you're not giving him money anymore. Go to Rumble and go to Watch Jer Live. Do it.
Funny.
That chat is not censored, by the way. You can say whatever the fuck you want over there
funny.
and have fun. By the way, I was watching. I started using that after I did my duty and downloaded Jer because it pisses him off so much. Once I did that, I hopped over there. Oh my god, that chat was fucking flying so much faster than Jer's chat. It was a blast. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Watching people actually say slurs at him every single time. It was funny. I enjoyed it. So go out and check that out.
We're all children.
We are children. Listen. The N-word was said last night a couple times.
I'm sure.
I owned it. Oh. Anyways, I don't know if there will be a stream tomorrow night here on this channel. If there is, it will be late and it will probably be small. If there's any Jer updates between now and tomorrow, I'll probably throw out a little quick video. It'll be on a phone. It won't be good quality, but I will throw it out. I have some family stuff I have to deal with tomorrow, so hit or miss. And also there's the Gina Carano fight. I will do a makeup stream Sunday. I don't like to stream Sundays, but I will do a makeup stream Sunday, and I will continue working on that fucking Jer video that I need to do, the big one that wraps up some of the latest content into it. It's going to be there might not be a stream next week because of that. So, in the meantime, guys, you all have a lovely night. Have a lovely time wherever it is in the world that you guys might be at. We're going to raid into Smash JT and have a fantastic time. See you next time. Bye for now.
All right, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I've lost gallons to you.